and say,
Funny if that was alive.
hello, 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 and thank you, Richard, for actually apparently being in the correct Discord character slot as well. Yay, that means I don't need to edit anything. And also the microphone's working. These are all good things. We're very happy here.
I'm not.
Except for Sean. But, you know, we can't please everyone.
Oh, yes, you are.
Hello, and welcome to this, the final episode of The Reign of the Whispered One. My name is John, and I am joined by Ben the Quest Giver.
Greetings. It's good to see you.
Kiri.
Hello, everyone.
Tanny.
Oh, I don't have a voice. If you find it, let me know.
Could we put out an APB on that one voice, please?
Just
Roger,
one voice.
We are joined by Jeff.
Hello. Good timing.
Not me, yeah.
Oh yes.
He's got peace now.
Get him down there, John.
I mean, the map doesn't go that far, but I mean, I can.
just came back and it's a mess. What is going on? It's Sean.
It's Sean. I'm joined by Steamed Chew.
Hello.
Wow, he didn't have... Is that how high it goes on Vecna?
Oh yeah, it's impressive. The map isn't that big, so I can't get him any further down. By Sean.
Hello, I'm here. How you doing? Marvel, Howard the Duck. Come on.
Or at least he says is Sean. And by Richard.
Hello.
And we've got 7 people to face the onslaught of Vecna the Whispered One himself. So maybe with good dice rolling, you'll get out of this alive.
It's the power of friendship and this cool sword, I think.
We have ponies?
Yeah.
Friendship is magic.
Well, we had ponies, but we really needed the money, so they went for a trip to the glue factory.
Oh, no.
It didn't go well
It's
for the
alright,
ponies.
kids. It didn't happen that way. It didn't happen that way.
No, you just went for a tour of the glue factory. It's fine.
Can you
It
keep
totally.
Can you
it
keep
totally-
vamping? I'm having trouble getting into the game.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go to a previously on segment because there's been some stuff happening. There's been 3 sessions of Reign of the Whispered One, and if this is the first time you're joining... Actually, there's another thing I need to say first, which is thank you so much for Pendragon Nomad resubscribing with Prime for the 27th month in a row.
What a nerd.
Damn.
So
You've picked up your sword and joined this final boss fight several times, more than you needed to.
take your seat at the round table.
Just a collection. It's just a collection of swords now. You get a new sword each time.
And their quote, I'm not sure how this is meant to be said, but yee.
Oh, they missed that. They fell down the hole.
All right, so it's like yee.
Pretty much. There it is. There it is.
Previously, 6 clones woke up in a cloning facility. This sounds like the start of a joke. It's not. 6 clones woke up in a cloning factory and were very quickly given clothing and equipment and kicked out onto the cold streets of Mirabar in the 5th year of the Vecnan calendar. Calendar. I can speak the English words. Quickly absorbed into the resistance to Lich Lord Vecna himself. The group was sent to Limbo, where they found a magic tower floating in the void of Limbo, and ascended through it, fighting off various threats before rescuing one fabulous gif by the name of Warrington, who said that it was most capital of most capital importance that you go and investigate some weird wibble in the weave of magic around Toril. And so a group of you were dispatched, a group of resistance fighters were dispatched to Chult, where you investigated a strange anomaly within the weave of magic and discovered a shattered Netherese obelisk that had allowed Vecna to manipulate the timeline. And you discovered through investigation of this obelisk that Vecna stands now as a linchpin in the paradox that he has caused, and if you are able to defeat him quickly enough, the world will snap back into the way that it should have been. While you were discovering this, another group was sent after another disturbance in the weave and was sent to the hellscape that is now Heldor's Gate, the crater that was once Baldur's Gate, and assaulting into Zariel's citadel with the assistance of a mysterious fey-like entity by the name of Drake, possibly. The group found a long-lost mystical sword, the Sword of Kaz, a sentient magical item that longs to bathe in the blood of, well, I mean, anything and everything, but more specifically, Vecna himself. The sword demands the downfall of the Lich Lord. And now in the hands of Stolen, it's being very loud about the fact that you should go and stab things now, Stolen.
Of course it is.
Like that Drake fellow.
Fucking stab Drake.
So before we get started with the next leg of your journey,
We're playing Lego?
yes.
Next Lego your journey.
Next leg o your journey, we're going to build it out of Lego.
Whoa.
If we
This
could,
is a very different stream than I was expecting. I have to say.
I don't have any of the pieces, John.
Oh well, the post obviously didn't arrive in time. We'll just carry on with the.
There are strikes going on.
We'll carry on with the D&D game I have planned.
Wonderful.
Before we start with the final leg of this journey, let's quickly go round and describe everyone's characters, just so that everybody here knows who everybody else here is, and for the sake of people who might not have had a chance to play with these new mysterious versions of yourselves, let us start with Safe.
Hello. I am Safe. I stand as a rather peculiar, a blue creature. Technical difficulties here. Which doesn't want to fix itself. Never mind. Yes, I am a blue creature which stands before you, skin color of the sky. You see a small sort of frail-ish looking thing, carrying around a staff and a spoon upon his hip. Broken, but still there. How much description would you like today, John?
That'll do, unless you want to give us any more.
I think I'll leave it there for the moment. Just
Cool.
thinking about this.
Milo the second.
Milo the second. Milo the second is a halfling. He's just short, curly, ginger hair, quite freckly. He seems to. He's wearing like a little armor. He's got a couple of knives with him, and he's just curious about certain things, having a bit of a determination to see if this go well, finding a way to stop all of this. And learning about who he was before, he's basically determined to end this. And apparently, then yes, you should have been.
I don't know why it chose that I was speaking as you.
Where's my boy?
Let me just make sure I'm not a character, and then I'll be able to speak as me. There we go. Next up, Shinju.
So, you'll see sort of a generic-looking, long blonde-haired, high elf with a very sort of like almost like belly dancer bikini, top and bottoms on. A lute strapped to her back with dwarven runes on it, and a strange-looking wand attached to her hip.
Very unusual looking wand.
A very unusual looking wand.
I also keep forgetting that in the token artwork, she's firing forth chains or like black tentacles, and keep thinking it's like she's pulled out 2 giant guns. No, that's not the artwork that I did.
No.
Caldorax.
Hello! I'm Caldrack. I am a tiefling. I have kind of dark ash skin, gold eyes, and kind of swept back horns with longish black hair tied into a ponytail. I'm wearing fairly nice clothes. I'll say fairly nice. They're very nice clothes. Screw it. They're very nice clothes.
They're very nice clothes.
And he has a staff, like a magic staff, and a mace, and I believe he wears some scale mail as well, but that's under his nice clothes, so you can't really see that very much, unless you ask very nice.
Melisande.
Melisande is a human. Look a bit pale. Some might even say look a little bit dead, maybe. Wears armor. Has a shield and a very impressive warhammer. Paladin, warlock, sorcerer mix. That's Melisande.
And Keros.
Yes, Keros is a blue-skinned humanoid known as a Triton with long flowing blonde hair and a magnificent blonde moustache and beard. Mostly wears only like a pair of shorts with elaborate gold buckle, but he's also recently picked up some magical braces, wielding a magical hammer. He goes by Keros because it's soon after he woke from the cloning vat, it was the only name he had available to him. He doesn't even know if it's his real name. He doesn't really know much about his past, but he wants to learn more about his past. But right now, the more pressing issue is to try and smash the skull of whoever's causing the world to be like it is. Hopefully, many skulls. Hopefully, all of the skulls.
And finally, Stolen.
Whoa. Standing not quite as tall as his as the person he was cloned from. Stolen is similar to the first person who introduced themselves. Also has the color has skin the color of the sky, but this is the night sky, pitch black, sort of pitch black color. And he has a bunch of freckles that almost look like stars, just sort of all around his face and body. He's dressed in ramshackle, like hastily put together, I imagine, chainmail with. He's a tiefling, He carries sort of a sheathed, wicked-looking sword, which talks to him sometimes.
We like to
Tries to get-
stab.
Tries to convince me to stab people. A mouthful of razor-sharp teeth and horns that, instead of curling off into antlers, instead just sort of follow the sort of grain of his skull and go up into 2 points around the back of his head. He's very excited to be here.
At this point, having recuperated from your various other missions, the final task stands ahead of you. Vecna has made his seat of power in Waterdeep. This Warrington knows. He has taken over, partially taken over the Black Network from Manchun. Although, if you ask Manchun says he's still definitely in charge and an equal to Vecna. Vecna allows this because he knows that Manchun is easily manipulated this way. And the Black Network now openly patrol the streets of Waterdeep.
Like a bitch.
But that's not the worst thing to a full frontal assault on Waterdeep. Waterdeep has had for a long time a number of giant statues that in times of dire need the Black Staff can awaken and send to defend the town. Or at other times they go on random murderous rampages throughout the city until someone of great magical power is able to bring them down. Sometimes both of those things. But now that Vecna is in charge of Waterdeep, the walking statues are permanently patrolling the town. Oh, hi, Random Shan.
Is that what they say?
They do say that a lot. It's weird. Nobody knows why. The giant statues wander around, just go, hi, Random Shan. The walking statues are permanently walking the streets or around the streets of Waterdeep. And so, if you as a group attempt to enter Waterdeep, you are likely to face a confrontation with some very big statues. The Sword of Kaz doesn't see a huge problem with this and thinks that you should get to stabbing things as quickly as possible. On the other hand, those of smarter head and less charge into every fight suggest that the smarter option is to attempt to sneak through the sewers of the city. And so I present to you now, would you like to attempt to sneak through the sewers of the city, or attempt to charge the front door?
Front door, charge the front door. I can't be doing with this sneaking about.
I like to go sneaky sneak.
I'm going to ignore the Sword of Cast for a moment and also suggest the sneak here route.
Yes, when it comes down to it, sneaking is going to be the most logical thing we can do.
Plus, we
We
need to
don't
save
know
as much
what we are
energy
going to
for.
face.
Yeah,
But-
we need to save as much energy.
I mean, to be honest, this is a city infested with horrible things and everything. I'm assuring you, Karos, will find things to kill in zoos.
Oh, I'm certain there must be. At least rats, I suppose, and you're more than welcome to kill them as we walk by.
We need to save as much energy for whatever the big guy comes up. The last thing we
That
want to do is
is
not
the
have any
most
much energy.
imperative thing. Might I suggest that as well, who here? Who fights well? Who's good with
Right.
their hands and actually fights well? Does it require-
Raise his hammer.
Stolen
Melisandre-
raises his hand.
Yeah, raises his hand as well.
Milo puts his hand up as well. Maybe small, but I can definitely hit.
Good.
And if you want to finish the fight.
I have just sort of a meta question, just sort of out of game. Who has the highest passive perception here?
Oh,
I don't like why you're asking that, but
Shinju
Nice.
by a country mile.
Yeah.
Then,
Perception's
you
quite
would
good,
notice
actually.
as Stolen has raised his hand, his eyes keep flicking to Milo.
Milo will keep flicking his eyes
I-
to Stone.
I will point out
Do I know
that
you?
in second place of the passive perceptions is Keros with a 15.
How? What the fuck?
I've got a 15 as well. Not in
Shinju's passive perception is a 25.
Observant feat.
When would that be, as in passive perception?
Milo,
It's your- you add
yours
t-
is 10.
Yeah, add 10 to your perception score.
Ah, shit, yeah.
Same here.
I have your passive perceptions and armor classes thanks to the token bar. They show me at the bottom of the screen so that I can see them. It's very
Pretty
useful.
impressive.
Yes.
Okay. This is going to be a
Yes, I know.
skill challenge.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's
Okay.
It's been a while since I run a skill challenge. But I thought, I'm gonna go over to the map screen.
I said the last thing I'd say before we head in is that we must assist each other. Any weakness is a team weakness. We must aid each other, otherwise we will be down a gun by the time we get to the end.
What's a gun?
I've seen an artificer make them. Think a cannon, but smaller.
Handheld.
Yes,
Where
you've
can-
seen one too.
Where can I get one of these? They sound fun.
You have to find an artificer to make you one. But then to try and get out through an artificer's hand, let me tell you, that's a different. We are getting way off a track right now. This is not important.
This is very important. I don't know what you're
no,
talking about.
We can get you a gun later. We can find an artificer and convince them after this. But unless we come across a person with a gun on the way, it is not going to be important. We
I've
need
got
to
a gun at
handle
home.
this
You can
situation.
have that.
We need to handle the situation first. Now we need to make sure that we are watching out for each other. We see one falter, we grab, we help, we do whatever we can. Are we agreed?
Yeah,
Agreed.
I agreed.
Whatever.
For the best chance to defeat our enemy, yes.
Oh, I'm glad you're actually showing us the the pitch. Of
Yes,
what we've
the-
done.
Here is what the group. I say the group. Here's what Tanny has done to Vecna
I hold myself responsible, and
With-
I do not regret anything.
with every token. Let me just, now that everybody's here, I'll move you all back into this vague sort of a setup.
No. Why would you do this to me?
How could this happen to me?
And actually, I'm going to move you over slightly so that we see more of Vecna.
No, screw Vecna.
There we go.
That's what we're here for, isn't it?
No.
I am a bard, so let's not put it past me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Put a little press with the tree. No.
This is going to be run as a skill challenge.
Oh boy.
And to make that a little bit more visually interesting, I have one of these.
What that thing was.
What is this?
Oh, yeah, countdown clock.
This is a countdown clock.
This was this.
You need to get 12 successes
Oh, Blades of the Dark, my
Wow.
beloved.
before you get 3 failures.
What? I just suddenly remembered something else I've got to do. I'll see you guys later.
I'm back
Who
here.
said
That's-
go in the sewers? That seems...
That's amazing.
As a question, who
Yes.
here is good at stealth?
Me.
Clank,
'Cause I
clank,
think we
clank.
need to assist the hell
Um,
out of
I'm-
anyone who doesn't.
Just like, you know, like, oh, mate, oh, yeah, I can't be a rogue or anything, like, you know, just roguing.
Should-
I'm going to
Should I
say
get out
that
of
you
this?
are going to be rolling individual skill checks.
Dang it.
So you don't need to necessarily all be good at stealth. There are other options.
Can I do the? Can I do the grog the orc rogue thing of shouting at them that they don't see me because I'm good at intimidation.
I have got 4 skills that I have thought of that are valid for this skill challenge. And that is stealth, survival, animal handling, and lockpicking.
Ooh.
If you can come up with any others that you think your character can use to negotiate their way through the sewers in a reasonably quiet and quick manner to get to where you are going, or any spells or any other abilities you might have, we can work that out.
This is going to be pretty impressive.
I literally have speak to animals, so
I have
Yeah.
survival. That's the only one of those 4 skills I've got.
Do you have?
I do have. I don't have proficiency in stealth, but my stealth is pretty high.
Does anyone have access to the it's a
Lockpicking?
shadow clinging spell? What is it?
Pass without a trace.
Yes, that one.
No.
I also have sleight of hand. That's lockpicking, isn't it?
No, sleight of hand, lockpicking would be thieves'
These
tools.
tools.
I do have thieves' tools. I have
So-
proficiency in thieves' tools.
I just want to point out before we go into this to say, I have aura of protection. So anyone within 10 feet of me, when they make a saving throw, they get a bonus equal to my charisma modifier. And I also have aura of courage. So anyone within 10 feet of me can't be frightened.
So stick
So-
near you.
Yes.
Stick together, kids.
We are now going to be best friends.
So, I've heard from Jeff that Jeff has survival. Would you
I have
like
survival.
Jeff to make a survival check as the first check in this skill challenge?
Oh, I thought you were going to give us situations along the way.
I might do, but also you're going to throw up things that you think
How good is your
your
survival,
skills
then?
can use.
Well, I suppose a survival check to see whether this route looks clear is a good
It's
start.
to see if it's a route, the route
Are
we
you
need to
good
go,
at
the
this?
direction we need to go.
Or are you just suggesting because you wish to try?
I am well. If I could find a way to use athletics instead, I prefer that. But failing that, survival is a pretty good one.
Well, if you want to
I'm-
roll
I've
an
got
athletics
survival
check,
as well.
I'm gonna roll a survival.
Go for it. We put
Yeah.
our survival
Normal.
in your hands.
It's a good start. It's a
okay,
good start. 23.
it is a good start. You lead the group through a number of side routes and passages and you quickly work out a slightly faster route that you can take, and manage to successfully negotiate a number of passageways and corridors and things that might have caused problems, but you negotiate through them. Who else has any skills they want to throw out here? What can people do? Stealth, animal handling, lock picking are the ones that I've come up with.
I've got a passive 17 in animal handling and can speak to animals.
Okay. Would you like that? Well, if you
Does
cast
any help?
if you cast speak with animals, I'll give you advantage on the animal handling check.
Fair enough. And I can also polymorph as well, so.
Oh, I mean, either way, you can polymorph or you can talk. Polymorph? You can say words in English, apparently. You can polymorph or you can talk with the animals via speak with animals and get an advantage.
There we go.
So roll me an animal handling check with advantage.
Well, then apparently 3.
No, apparent.
Oh.
What? With advantage?
2 threes.
Advantage.
Yeah.
Shinju rolled 2 threes.
Oh no.
On 2 d20s.
So unfortunately, that's a failure.
Okay.
You notice a burn those digital dice, says Random Shern. You notice a group of sewer rats that has started to follow you.
Yes.
And you turn round and you start talking to them, and they question you on why you're in the sewer, why you're in their domain. You're in our territory, boy.
Hey, what you doing there, fuckface?
Well, we
It's
did
Jimmy
down here
Two-Teeth.
again. I'll save our lives.
You are trying to sneak through the town and get to Vecna to reset the timeline.
Yeah. Oh, alright. Well, I think we'll just explain while we're just trying to get through to the other side. No, nothing shady.
Nobody gets through without paying the tax, you see.
Yeah, I pay the tax, you see? Yeah, fuck you.
I got this,
Hey,
Jimmy.
you sound like you're from uptown
Hey, I'm
New
just trying to
York.
back you up, Dave.
Sorry, what did you say, Christy?
I said you all sound like you're from uptown New York.
I don't know what that
Uptown
is.
New York.
I think it's New Jersey.
We're from Waterdeep.
New Jersey.
Downtown.
And as everyone knows, Waterdeep is just New York.
I don't even know what this New York is, but I'm just gonna agree with you.
We're now playing the rats tonight. So.
Yeah, that's it. The rats are now here.
Oh, no, it's like because I made. Sorry, off topic slightly. I made Tom watch Beach Teen movie last week. The biker gang, and that's called the Rodents. They all spoke in uptown New York accents except for one, and he was like, "Why don't they speak in an accent?" I was like, "Oh, because that's the main character."
That's the main one. They could afford a voice actor for that guy.
Yeah, they could afford a guy. Yeah, they could afford a normal sounding guy. There you go.
Oh,
So unfortunately, the rats don't offer you any assistance, and
Yeah, get out there, you fuckers. Yeah.
don't allow you to pass through their tunnels, and so you have to find a slightly different route to the optimum route that you were planning to take.
I think when
Wait,
the
wait,
rats
listen,
deny us like passage, the sword of Cass almost jumps out of its sheath, and I have to just sort of like fucking
No.
keep it in there and just say no.
Someone potentially. I'm not very intimidating myself, and this is only a little thing. Does anyone want to intimidate a rat?
I would love to intimidate a rat. I'll say that right now.
Okay,
Does this count as one of the skill checks?
I'll allow it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
plus
Um,
9 to intimidate.
Could I, sort of using thaumaturgy, make a sort of, because we're in a sewer, so I already assume it's pretty dark.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
sort of the darkness, just sort of intensify
Okay.
when they're going up to
I won't give you
intimidate this
advantage.
rat.
I'll give you a +2 for that.
Okay, so I
So you
shall
have a
roll
+2
for.
bonus to this intimidation check as you sort of go up to these rats and the shadows just deepen around you, like that moment at the start of The Lord of the Rings where Gandalf says, "Do not take me for some conjurer of cheap tricks and illusions."
So do I add +2 to the situational bonus?
Yes. Wow.
Oh.
You step forward confidently, the shadows darken around you. What do you say to the rats?
Don't be a little bitch. And that's true.
Fuck off back to Jersey.
I'm guessing you're not speaking, right? Are you? So
No.
Don't tell them that. We want a guide.
No,
The-
I want to tell them where to go.
No,
to sort off.
no.
The rats, not entirely sure what you're saying either, as they don't speak common.
I think I pick up the vibe though.
Very much pick up on the vibe of what you're laying down, and disperse. And suddenly, this passageway that looked like it was going to be off limits to you, you manage to make your way through it, and you carry on down in through the sewers. And at this point, you just hear a very deep sound in the distance, and the sewers shake as you hear one of the statues walking on the surface near where you are.
Everyone, be very, very quiet.
Who wishes to roll next?
I'd like to try and roll stealth, please.
Okay, roll me stealth.
That's not my proficiency, but I got it. Plus 15 in a way, I think. But you know what I mean. And it's a normal one, because I don't think I've got any advantages on it.
Okay,
Nice.
just gonna flick that up again because the stream doesn't see it. It goes away after a few minutes on stream. But you make another success, and you quietly lead the group, and you pay attention to the group as you go down through the corridors, and you notice a couple of times people are about to step in on a loose tile or make a misstep that is going to cause the noises to be made that might draw attention to yourselves. And you lead the group silently through this next segment of tunnels.
Nice.
Calderax or Stolen or Safe, do you have anything that you can...
I must admit that I've been holding back because I don't have any massively special abilities. As such, not compared to a few of the things I've been hearing, I have maximum +5s.
I have one thing I could do that I feel would be helpful, but in doing it, it would basically take me out of everything else.
Happy.
Okay.
It would mean realistically I'm completely safe throughout the entirety of the rest of this.
Is it leaving the Discord call and going to play something else?
Yeah, very much. I'm just gonna fuck this.
Just
Gone.
gonna go play GTA.
Yeah, what if I'm gonna go and play fucking High on Life? Fuck guys.
Imagine you coming back. What do you mean I died? I wasn't here.
I don't feel like I don't really have any other spells that can like help everyone. I mean, Island? No. Warning button? No. Because the one thing that is like sprung to mind immediately to just kind of like make it that I'm not going to be failing shit.
Okay.
But at the same time, it means I won't be able to like assist in like in any way, shape, or form until I stop this spell. Is that I do have ethereal.
Oh.
Okay.
I can just
Ooh.
step into the ethereal plane, follow these guys, because I've done my research quickly. I can see people while in.
Yes, you can see out of the ethereal plane and see humans and people.
And nothing or interact with me unless they have me.
Okay. Well, let's try and progress our things forward. I'm not the greatest at this, but I think it's about the best thing we can do in this situation, which is I think I need to continue our stealth.
Because I do have one thing.
Unless anyone's got some way of taking a look around the surroundings, find a better route, anything like that.
I was gonna say, I imagine the sewers are quite labyrinth-like. I've never. I mean,
They are fairly labyrinthine.
could I make an investigation check to make our our way faster?
Yes.
Vecna. Great. I'm good at these, I promise.
I swear!
He lied.
said with so much confidence.
I've got a +8. I should be good. Investigation. Normal. Does anyone have a guidance or anything that they can give me
I've got
before I roll?
bless.
No, that won't help here.
What's
I think we're
being
crossing our fingers
attempted?
and hoping the best.
Asking for a guidance spell.
For what? Because like I said,
Investigationing to try and map out where you are and if you can make a better route.
hold on. So investigate. So they're literally wanting to investigate, like roll
Yes.
investigation.
Yeah.
Investigation is intelligence.
Intelligence. It's intelligence. I'm very smart.
Would enhance ability work on that? Because it
Yes.
gives it an intelligence check.
Yes, it
Suddenly,
would.
Oh.
Suddenly a Warforged appears and does flash of genius.
I'm still
Oh.
trying
I
to
am-
find my way home.
I am going to smack him upside the head with some Fox's cunning.
Okay.
Give him
Ow.
advantage.
I'm suddenly smarter. Advantage then, yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, that's pretty good. We take those. We take those.
That's
a 22.
That is a success.
Wonderful.
Meryl likes
Third
to
of the way there.
scroll
Third
on
of the way there.
computer.
Oh, the third of the way there.
Whoa!
Sitting on a chair. Take my hand and we'll eat some nice pears. Whoa!
Stolen, you map out some of the area around you and you work out your the relationship between the labyrinthine sewer structures and where you are in the city. And you manage to work out a quicker route through this particular portion of the map. Does anyone of the magical variety have an ability to see invisible things?
I've got a few spells that I don't think so.
The only thing which I can think, and I have no idea whether this may even have anything, I can understand every language if it's spoken, so if they say anything, I'd understand it. So I'd be able to hear, depending on how that would come across, and I have no idea whether that would have an effect.
I don't.
I do have divine sense, but that would only work obviously if this invisible creature was one of the things that can detect.
I have a spell that will let me do that.
I can swing my staff back and forth, and if
Does-
I hit something, there's something there.
Does your
Have
spell
Sure.
allow you to target other people with it? Cal.
Hang on, I'm just making sure I don't have another.
So what's
I
going
have-
on?
Damn it. It is a touch spell, so I can bestow it on people.
Just poke somebody.
Yes. I will point out that if people can see invisibility, they can see you in the ethereal plane,
They can. They can.
which would allow you to interact with them while you are ethereal.
Through the means of mime.
Just imagine that part. What is it, lassie? What is it? Timmy's got lost in the well?
So if you allow somebody to see the invisible things and then go ethereal, you would be able to sort of scout for them by walking through walls and stuff like.
I could do that. I
I grant you that does take you 2 spells.
It does take me 2 spells. And one of them lasts a lot longer than the other. I'm just trying to see if there's any other spell I've got that could. I thought about clairvoyance, but then it's like clairvoyance isn't actually what I thought it was. I don't know what spell I was thinking of, but it wasn't that.
Christy, you were going to say you've got a spell.
I was gonna say I have detect thoughts.
That
I can pick up on.
would probably also work.
It's true. It is technically an area of effect spell.
Yeah.
So
Nope.
either I'm going to throw this. I'm going to throw this to the group as a set of options that you've got. Either Calderax expends 2 spells, Etherealness and whatever the I assume see invisibility, and I will give you a success for that. Or Calderax and Shinju expend a spell each to do Etherealness and Detect Thoughts. And you can have a success for that, for being able to guide people with a invisible person. If that is an option you want to take, it's there for you.
Ooh.
I mean, I'd probably say share out the spell slot things rather than one person using 2.
I
but-
agree.
Uh-huh.
When it comes down to it, ideally we don't want to waste any, but if this is our only way, then we'll have to.
I mean, is there not another thing we can do to check this, or is it just to make sure we get through this? Because
I mean,
These are just
essentially,
options.
Caldrax doesn't have much he can do to help, other than, at least from my reckoning, from all the spells I've got and all the abilities he's got, which isn't like he's good with like wisdom and charisma, but not much for anything else. And he's wearing scale mail, which makes him loud as fuck, so he can stealth. So the only thing I can think of is if he were to go into the ethereal plane, he wouldn't be making noise. He wouldn't be, and he would be able to, like John said, scout out and stuff like that without the fear of things being able to even touch him. And if someone is able to see me while in the ethereal plane, then that means you've got a scout that can at least some way communicate. Because obviously, otherwise, in ethereal plane, you won't see me at all. then I don't have much to do. Anyway.
I mean, if you guys are okay using the spell slots, then
I don't mind.
The only other things I've got is I've got commune, so I could try and ask questions to see if we can get through easier. I can legend lore.
I think that needs an object.
It does. I can scry, but I don't know exactly where I've got a scry that would help. Hang the fuck on!
Hanging the fuck on.
Please hold.
Your call is important to us.
just in case this comes up for
You are
anyone,
currently
I can marry people.
27.
So do we know the exit point we are wanting from these sewers?
From what you've been able to work out, Vecna is currently set up in the Yawning Portal.
So that's where he is. He's in the Yawning Portal.
Yes.
So, in which
Just run
case,
his bows away.
I do have Find the Path,
Okay.
Oh.
which this spell allows you to find the shortest, most direct physical route to a specific fixed location that you are familiar with or on the same plane of existence.
I would say that you are both of those things to where you are trying to get to.
So for the duration, I'll just know the path. Because apparently this lasts for a day.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Takes a minute to cast. But, yeah. I could do that. So at least help us get through. But it's up to you guys, really. You want-
that,
I don't mind.
I mean, would that only get us one success, or would that just get us through? Because I suppose that's what we're talking about.
The successes are also not just tracking you getting there, but you getting there quietly without drawing attention to yourself. So knowing the path is going to help, and it's going to provide you successes and possibly bonuses to future checks. But it's
Yeah,
not
it
just
won't
going to erase the rest of the skill check.
I say go for it, but it's your spell slot.
That's the
I
big thing of it. It's your spell slot. Are you willing
So-
to give it up?
like I said, it's the fact that it's either I give up 2 spell slots and become ethereal and have someone being able to see me, or I give up just the 1 spell slot for now, and we just know where we're going. Or at least I know where we're going. Where I can lead. Well, no, not really. I won't lead. 'Cause
Somebody,
I'm not good at leading, so I'm just going to be pointing the direction.
somebody needs to make a choice.
I'm doing it. Fuck it.
Okay. I'll give you
No.
the success for guiding the way. You now know the shortest, most direct route to where you are going. Doesn't mean you know the safest way,
No, just the most
but
short.
you effectively have the waypoint in the distance that you can see and a route going to it.
Make a U-turn.
Make a U-turn when possible.
Leave the sewers. No.
With this in mind, I'm going to throw another one out there as an option for safe
Oh boy.
to roll a thing.
Right.
If you want to do it, I'll give you an athletics check with advantage to try and run some of this route with your monk-like speed and ability to just, at this level of being a monk, run on every surface in the sewer. You know, doing full loops around the sewer, running along the water as long as you don't stop. Water. To just sort of scout ahead a bit and come back to the group.
Okay, let's do it. He said advantage on that.
Advantage because you know, like, you are basically scouting the route that Calderax is pointing out to you, and he's saying, "This is the way we need to go," and you're just going to run that route and run back to run back to the group, and just sort of
Okay.
make sure that the route that he is saying is safe.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I really wanted to roll a 19 on that one.
For a start, that's a success, and apparently advantage is now just we roll the same thing on the dice. So now, if anybody wants to point out, you are halfway there.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Halfway there! Whoa! Shit, that's a bear!
Run for your lives.
And now, if I'm not mistaken, everybody here has done at least contributed at least one attempt. Who wants to take a second go at it?
Did we learn anything from the run?
You've guided people through the route. You have found potentially some locked doors that might lead you on a better path.
Can I do a survival check to make sure that the way ahead is clear and stable?
While that happens, seeing the locked doors and just going off of the 22 check that I got for the investigation, I'll sort of tap Milo on the back and say, "You're up."
What?
There are some locked doors.
Oh,
But first
okay.
of all, there's going to be a survival check.
Whoa.
Just to make sure we haven't missed anything, make sure there's nothing following us. Oh no!
Why would
I
you
dropped
do
the
this
ball,
to us?
guys. I dropped the ball, guys.
Okay.
Oh, that is much scarier when it's 2 fails.
It's fine. Everything's fine. It's just like 5 minutes to midnight.
Yeah.
Keros, you sort of close your perception off for a moment and try to focus and look back along the path, and there's just a and the ground starts to shake again. The sewer tunnel shakes, and dust and loose rocks start to just fall out of the sky as one of the statues.
I really want to smash that thing in the face.
You will get a better chance by yourself later.
I mean,
Right
technically
now.
speaking,
But
if we just send him up, to go and attack it, then it'll distract it, and we don't have to worry.
But big monster.
Milo,
Yes.
roll me a lock-picking check.
Thieves' tools. What am I gonna do? Oh. Well, you don't tell me. How will I do this?
Isn't it normally?
It would be a dexterity check with with your proficiency bonus. So roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Ability check, isn't it? Saving throw.
Saving throw.
Saving throw. Normal. Normal? Or
At normal.
situational both?
Okay. That is another success. As the somehow with this rhythmic sound of the footsteps of a giant statue passing overhead, Milo, you shut everything out, you get your lockpicks out, and you are just in the zone, and the door swings open, and you and the rest of the group make your way through what used to be a safe house for one of the Xanathar guild guild group, and you manage to follow the path that Calderax has set out for you.
Recalculating route.
Beep. Beep.
Who wishes to make the next check? No pressure.
I mean, I could do a survival because I've got +6, which seems pretty good.
Better than anything I've got.
I don't know. There's nothing mechanically in my character sheet, but could I, whilst I'm trying to make this check, could I be like to my patron, please help in whichever way you can so we can get to Vecna and kill him.
Your patron's voice just echoes in the back of your head. Do what must be done. And you can have a +2 bonus for this.
Yeah. Right, survival. Is it a skill check or a
Skill check, yes.
Yeah. +2?
Oh, that bounced a fun dice. You are 2/3 of the way there. 4 more successes needed.
Who wants to be the one who fails?
Why do you think I'm trying not to roll anything?
I have a 17 passive in survival as well as speak with animals, so I don't mind doing. Sorry, animal handling. So I don't mind doing
Okay.
either.
Get the rats.
You Boston rats, though.
You can have another advantage on your animal handling check. I think. How long does speak with animals last? It's
10 minutes, so it
probably on the verge of being still up at this point.
Yeah.
It's this isn't a real time thing, but yeah, that is another success. This particular Boston rat introduces himself. Hey, it's Rat Damon.
He made it. I knew he would.
And has anybody seen the Arthur episode with Matt Damon? Because
No.
Yeah.
it's very well. If you Google a picture of him, it's like he can't hurt you. Matt Damon Aardvark can't hurt you. He looks very scary in that episode.
Oh.
It's a
I
Matt
just carry on
Damon.
thinking the Team America instead.
Matt Damon!
Rat Damon guides you through the Xanathar's secret hideout and along a better path. Looks briefly at Calderax and then just runs off.
What are you looking at me for?
It's some weird energy he felt.
Aside from skill checks, aside of that, can I just use my divine sense for a moment?
Yes.
So it says celestial fiends or undead in a nearby.
Hello.
I know you.
Okay, throw that into the chat,
Okay.
and that'll consume a usage of it, or should
Yep.
consume a usage of it. And you shut out your senses, you close your eyes, and it pings out, and obviously you ping. You yourself are undead.
I don't think I am actually. I think technically I'm not.
You count as undead for this.
Oh, do I?
You do, unfortunately.
So
You
get their
notice
feedback.
yourself. You notice the ping of a celestial over there, and 2 vaguely fiendish pings from your tiefling friends. And at this range, work colleagues,
Well, I wouldn't go
Party
that.
members.
acquaintances,
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
the guy you just met.
People you met down.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
And at this range, you can. There are a couple of pings on the surface for undead. Person you're walking in the sewer with, suggests Stanza. You can't detect anything that feels like. Nothing sets off your divine sense to suggest that you are presently within sensing range of Vecna himself or any of his high-ranking officials.
I mean, I was more concerned with the people within our own party, actually. But
But those are the senses you pick up from around here.
thank you.
Is there anything you wish to do with that as a way of advancing the skill challenge, or were you just trying to pick out what your friends may or may not be?
The latter.
Okay. Is there any other skill checks any of the rest of the group would like to attempt? We need 3 more successes.
Ooh.
I can't do the thing I was thinking about doing. Boo, I say. Boo! I have
Sorry,
control.
if
I
I
was really
can
bad.
give,
I
if I
was
can
planning
give
on
like,
like.
Sorry.
sorry.
Sean, you were...
I have control whether I was planning on just like making the weather really fucking crazy to distract everyone on the surface, so they would.
Right.
But I have to be outside for that.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, I think you didn't do what I wanted to do. Rude.
I believe it's /OOC.
Have you told us that you've sensed Vecna's getting closer?
No, he sensed that Vecna is not within 60 feet.
Yeah. No, I would say that because it might as well.
Sorry.
Seems to make sense that he's not sneaking up on us, or
Could I have? I mean, it's pretty much very similar to Divine Sense. I have Eyes of the Grave.
Okay.
And this isn't to detect Vecna, but considering Vecna is a lich, I'm just thinking, could I use it to try and make sure there isn't any of his undead nasties ahead of us?
Yeah,
Right.
with an expenditure of both of those, I will grant 1 success.
Blah!
So, there is...
Like, specifically, it's like, wait, there's a zomble coming out.
You focus your mind through Kalemvor's holy symbol, and you reach out. There are... Actually, no, they're behind total cover, so you don't sense the ones on the surface, because they're through the roof of the tunnel.
I don't know what it is, but I have a feeling there's some, like, up on the street, but I can't tell.
You sense Melisandre is undead.
I mean, judging by the face of his, the look of his face, I could tell that he may be undead.
I don't think that token's meant to represent what he looks like.
It's an artistic interpretation.
Yeah, I did ask. He said normal-looking human was the answer.
Oh my god, undead punk rocker.
I'll just go to destroy undead here.
Oh, he is way over the CR for that. Don't worry.
I don't know. He might just turn undead then.
Well, that's a good question. I don't know how that one works.
But yeah, I'm just using it just to try and pick apart through any zombies might be ahead of us.
You don't detect any that are in the sewer.
Oh, that's not on us.
I'm sorry, what?
With Divine Sense, it's already been detected that there are a couple of undead pings up on the street. Divine Sense doesn't give you a sense of what they are, just that they are there. Eyes of the Grave doesn't allow Calderax to notice them because they are through total cover of the ceiling of the sewers.
I'm more just trying to make sure there's none.
But you don't notice any in the immediate distance around you, with the exception of your party mate.
Yeah. I'm done. Who's going to fail the last thing?
Who would like to make the next check?
Alright, just for the sake of trying to get us there quicker. I will try to do another run again. I know for this one it won't be with the advantage, but we'll try it.
Okay.
Okay. I have never been so tense to roll a dice. I've got 19 again. Apparently athletics.
Just
it wants me to
19s.
just do 19.
19s all the way. One more success is needed.
Was that athletics?
Who hasn't gone twice?
I've gone
It's
twice.
Christy.
Christy.
Christy's gone twice.
Yeah. I've gone
Christy,
twice.
Christy did animal handling twice.
I haven't gone.
Third
I can
one.
take this.
Stolen.
Ooh. No pressure.
No pressure. I'm just gonna flash the wheel up again to the people at
this
home.
is a 50-50 chance here.
Literally make or break. Is there like a
Kill or
manhole
cure.
cover that we're like?
At this point, you're getting in the right district, so you can see a couple of manhole covers that might be in about the area you want to start thinking about transitioning to being on the surface.
Baller. Can I either roll investigation or athletics to either find which one would be the greatest or lift the one that's the right one so that we can just get up and get out of here?
I'll let you pick the skill.
I think personally, I'd like athletics.
Okay,
I think personally I'd love athletics.
roll me an athletics check.
Okay.
Drum roll.
Don't fuck me over here.
Oh, for God!
Oh no! You had to say it, didn't you?
Why?
Okay. I worry that this session might take a little longer now,
This is all your fault, John.
but
My head is in my hands.
F's in the chat, people. Thank you.
For real.
Let me get my notes because I had notes for failure.
Oh
No.
no.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
I'm just going to roll on down to etherealness.
Just gonna piece out of this fight, yo.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just
everyone
gonna
just
Just
sort of
as Stolen headbutts the manhole cover.
Fuck. Hold on. That's not how
As
do
you
it.
as you get to the manhole cover,
I'm just
Stolen,
noisy about it. I'm just
you
noisy
sort of
about it. I think.
slide it and it screeches across the street.
The Ninja Turtles make this look way easier.
Who? There's a
Did he happen to like scrape open the manhole cover that's like in the middle of like an army?
and there's the shaking of the ground. Oh yeah, get the nat ones in the chat. Actually, we have that emote for this exact purpose.
No, please.
Yes, to rub in the fail.
I'm so sorry.
Hey.
I'm enjoying the fact that I have the animated nat one as well.
Oh.
The ground shakes. The shaking intensifies as one of the statues. Now you realise that the shaking that you'd felt was them passing a distance away.
Oh no.
And now the shaking intensifies and gets worse and worse, and the ceiling of the tunnel starts to fall in, and you realise that you all need to get out of this sewer now, through that manhole cover, as one of the statues is headed this way. And Stolen, on the surface, you see a gigantic statue that looks like an elven woman wearing a long dress. Her dress and hair move like cloth, but are made of stone. And she is approaching you, and we're going to go to the combat music.
Does it
Do
look
me
like?
a favor, guys.
Does it look
Don't
like it's
blink
seen
and
them?
don't look away.
Oh yes,
It's
it
seen them. Damn
it
it!
has seen you.
Oh
Don't
dear.
look.
Damn it,
Don't
damn it,
blink
damn
and
it.
don't look away, guys. Don't blink. Don't look
Oh
away,
dear.
guys.
If I said we have to get onto the surface
I'm
ASAP.
gonna have to reload that because it didn't load the map for me.
Ooh, is it alright if I position myself?
Yes, move yourself within reason.
Could you unpause the game?
You put yourself right at the front. This is
Yeah.
only
You put yourself up there.
That's what I was going to do. That's what I was.
I'm putting myself right
That's
there
what I was
because fuck that.
Could
Come
could
on.
you be so kind as to roll your initiatives, please?
I'd love to. Wouldn't you know
Well,
it?
then not.
I don't want to, but
I
you
can't-
know. Nice.
Oh well, the statue's going to be a while.
Nice.
Is this going to be one of those ones where we all just like dogpile into it before it gets a turn?
Oh,
I feel like that's what's coming.
I suddenly
Oh, that's
miss.
gonna help.
Oh, did I just nat 20 that? Oh, brilliant.
I suddenly really miss Borrowed's dexterity score. I miss
Hey,
playing
nat 20
Brim
is-
suddenly.
There is no borrowed only.
I would like to have all my characters right here, right now, please.
Oh, for real. Oh, for real.
Keros.
Well, Karis is a barbarian, and he only really does one thing, and he's been waiting to do this one thing, so it's going to be running forward. I would like to... Why can't I move you? Am I in the wrong thing for moving you? Can't...
Are you paused?
Game is still paused.
No, it isn't. Refresh
Oh,
your
no.
game.
Ah. Again. Foundry, what is wrong with you tonight for me?
Boundaries being a butt, a big old butt, buddy,
No.
butt.
Clicked initiative, so I'm hoping it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you've rolled initiative fine. You're in.
Okay.
Buddy,
It's my there we go, finally. Thank you, Foundry. I am going to run up to this big thing,
Okay.
and then when I get to the front of it, it's going to be a rage, so it's all lightning stuff. It's my usual Mjolnir Thor attack, basically.
Okay.
So it's going to be 2 attacks, 1 bonus action for the lightning, and it's going to be reckless attacks.
Okay.
So yeah, I am going at it.
Roll me attacks and damages and thingamies. Oh yeah, I love that I mistyped that. So it's requires attunement by requires attunement.
Brilliant. 25.
A 25 will hit.
Good. So he can take
She.
24. It they.
This
24
is for anybody wondering at home. This is the statue of Lady Dreaming.
Oh.
Do you need? Does it matter about what the type of damage it is?
For your attack here, it does not.
So that's 24 damage in total.
Okay.
First attack, second attack, much like the first. 29.
That'll hit.
Cool. At normal. That's 20 this time, combining bludgeoning and lightning.
Okay.
And can this thing make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
It seems very unlikely, but we will try.
This is 3d6.
Probably not. 6.
That's not, no. So 10 lightning damage, and can you make me a strength saving throw?
I mean, that one almost certainly.
Unless it's immune to the prone condition. Is it immune to
It
prone?
is. It is not immune to being prone.
Please fail. It
I
failed.
feel you put your-
It's prone.
Oh.
It gets knocked over.
Well, I mean, it's
You don't want to be prone because you're right near.
you run up and you just swing, and I mean, this is effectively, the Ghostbusters running up to the Statue of Liberty. This is the Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters 1, and you just run up and jump through the air and attack very viciously its ankles. And just a
and
bolt of lightning cracks
And
down out of the sky, and it
from somewhere there's like a random bard group suddenly starts playing the immigrant song.
yeah. Just out of nowhere, a balloon flies overhead made of a strange metallic substance. Safe.
Okay. I'm going to run up and hit it.
Okay. It is on the ground, and that means you are at advantage.
I like those odds. So, smackaboo. 22.
22 will hit.
More damage on that one. 8. And second attack. Also, I'm just basically carrying on punching as much as I possibly can.
Okay.
29.
That'll hit.
13. Then I'm going to spend a key point.
Oops.
And
I'm going to sheepishly give you your health back because, yeah. Just noticed that I was...
Good.
You ran up and
done.
punched yourself, apparently. I forgot to reselect the walking statue.
Right. Smackety spackety. Goes my attackety. 17.
17 just hits.
Well, we know its limits. 9. And smackety spackety. 25.
That'll hit.
And that's a 12. And yep, that is basically it. In which case, I'm now going to do the other classic thing of and basically just run and duck behind. So, you got this.
It starts to slowly move to swing at you, but because of how mobile and agile you are, you duck under its arm as you run away. It's flavorful. Milo.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. There's a big old
I'm
statue
gonna-
down there.
I could tell. I'm gonna say where I am. And I'm gonna
Okay.
try out my ability that you gave me. Raise the flying daggers. What does it do again?
I will point out that if you make... As strange as it is, it's a prone creature. So if you attempt a ranged attack on it, you're at disadvantage.
So if I just close
These
it,
rules
it's
are
still not
fantastic.
gonna work.
I have a question about that because it's massive.
I understand this, but the rules work the same way for it, regardless of size.
So
And we're getting benefits from it being prone.
You
It's true.
you get the benefit of it being prone on the ground, which is if you run up and stab it, you are at advantage. But you also get the negative that if you try to fire at it from a distance, you are at disadvantage.
You know, I have another I think I've got another thing I want to try out.
Although I
I like
like your
why.
gumption, save the bracer of daggers for a fight where it's not on the floor.
Okay. So is it? See, why is it? What happened to it again? Because I didn't pay attention.
I knocked it over.
Keros ran up to it and took its ankles out.
Oh,
And Keros has an ability that he can knock something prone.
okay. Okay. Jesus Christ.
And the Statue of Liberty fell over, yes. If you run up to stab it, you are at advantage.
I know, but I have I have an idea, but I don't know if this is going to count.
Okay.
But Maximilian's earthing grasp.
Okay.
Please, I know it's a big gal, but it's only like a 5-foot squared occupied space on the ground that you see within range, or maybe like somewhere here that
So how does it look when you cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp?
It's like a medium hand. Attack just sort of rises there and reaches for one creature you see within 5 feet of it.
So describe it to me. Describe it as Milo casts it.
Milo would just the ground itself starts to shift and starts to turn into like a whirlpool, and a massive hand will start coming out of it.
Okay, roll it.
Okay.
I'm
gonna plug it.
So that is a strength saving throw.
I'm gonna plonk it. I don't know where to put it. I don't know. Should I put it here or should I put it here? I'm gonna plonk it here. So I've got a little bit of it.
It makes a saving throw.
Okay. I have to give it damage. Let's see.
So it doesn't actually do anything if you make the saving throw, if I'm reading that right.
Also says the target escapes and is no longer strained by hand. Well, that's just to break out. Half as much damage on the successful one. So basically,
Okay.
it's still
So yeah, it
damage,
takes
but-
half the damage.
So that'd be 6.
So the hand reaches up out of the ground, slams into it, and it just shatters it. The hand reassembles itself. But some damage has been taken by the creature, by the giant statue. Lady Shinju.
Yes. My turn, is it?
Your turn.
See how close I can actually get to him. My whip. Although I think it's 30 feet.
I think if it's a 30-foot whip, you're within range already.
Well, when I say whip, you know, I mean my Hanatai wand.
Yes. If that allows you to attack at a 30-foot range, you are within range.
20 foot square range. So.
I mean, that's still.
Is that still long enough, or do I need to step
You
forward
are
to-
still within the range.
Good day.
So that is. It needs to make what kind of saving throw?
Let's see.
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity, strength. Is it strength or dexterity?
No,
it
it
says on the thing. Oh, restrained. Yeah.
dexterity saving throw, and then it can make a strength or dex to escape.
Yeah.
BRB.
But luckily, dexterity, it's not that great at. It's a giant statue. They aren't dexterous. Rolled a 6. It's restrained.
Yeah.
And it's not immune to being restrained.
Oh dear.
So it is restrained. And if you
I'm
want to roll me the
surprised.
damage...
I'm surprised at that.
I'm surprised by the things that it wasn't immune to. I might homebrew these next time.
I'm concerned. What's happened? Homebrew? What?
This giant statue thing is not immune to the things you'd expect it to be immune to.
But giant black tentacles erupt out of the ground and just start to coil around the statue. Melisande.
Right. I because I've not had a chance to use this yet, and it just sounds like fun. I'm gonna throw my sun-forged hammer at the creature.
Okay.
Be careful. The 20-foot radius of damage will not impact any of my
You
companions.
aim it to the far side of the statue.
Yeah. Okay. So, the creature needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
1 moment.
Is it disadvantage because it's restrained and on the ground? And
That is what I'm checking. Being on the ground doesn't, but it
Being restrained.
does have disadvantage from being restrained. Which means it rolled a 11.
that's not enough.
Excellent.
So I do 66 damage.
Roll me 66.
66. Commence.
So I throw my hammer, it hits the ground, and it just explodes.
Okay. There's a massive explosion of light from the far side, and Melisandre just holds their hand out, and the hammer reapparates into their hand.
I should actually say it only comes back if I use an action to recall it.
Oh, I thought
When
it just came back.
No, it's very clear. It says
I've
use an
misremembered.
action. So like as if like next time I wouldn't get to use my action because I'd be
Okay.
called in the back generally.
Stolen.
Ah!
The sword on your back says, "This has no blood."
Yeah, I know, but you're the only weapon I have right now, and I'm going to draw the Sword of Cass.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack it. Using the Sword of Cass.
Excellent. Do that thing.
Configure how would you like to use this? This weapon has 3 out of 3 uses per day remaining. Usage configuration? What? What does this mean? I'm just trying to hit it.
Tick off the consume usage.
Okay.
And then
you
just hit yeah.
Oh, wonderful. I would like to attack, please.
The way it's set up is that it's got 3 uses of the spells you can cast through it.
Right. Yes. Yes. Okay. Cool.
But apparently that also just eats up the attacks.
Wild. Still prone? Yes.
It is still
Haven't had
prone.
a chance to... Wonderful. Awesome. Advantage it is then. 28.
That'll hit.
I'm just gonna roll all 3 that I have.
Yep.
For this. 29.
That still hits.
Okay. And then an advantage. 17.
Just hits.
Just hits. Okay, cool.
All 3 attacks hit.
I'm going to say that I haven't started the animated shield, nor do I have it sort of equipped. I am just sort of wielding the Sword of Cass in both hands.
Okay.
Yeah. 10 on the first. And then normal again, 17 on the second. And the last one.
I would point out that is two 1s and a 2 you've rolled for the attack damage first. So your option this afternoon to change to Great Weapons Fighter, you've already seen 3 uses of.
Yeah, it's good. It's better than than Stolen being dual wielding while only having one weapon.
Anything else on your turn?
I don't have anything to do with a bonus action apart from one of the sword's spells, and I really don't want to use those yet.
Okay.
I think it would hurt my companions more than it would hurt the statue.
Calderax.
I have been looking at my spell list the entire time, and I have no idea what to do.
Okay.
There. I mean, I have a really damaging spell, but it requires a con save, and I have a feeling this thing.
He's got a pretty good con, yeah.
So I could do a mixture of things. Because I could try to assist in making him less good at con, but I don't know whether I should. Because if he doesn't survive, then it's going to be kind of a waste. Fuck it. I'm going to try this. Where is it? I've lost the spell! I'm getting there. Hold on. Please hold. Your call is important to us. Right. I am going to attempt to bestow a curse upon him.
Okay.
He must make a wisdom save or be cursed.
Wisdom saving throw. Well, 12.
12! Bless the mighty sea!
It rolled a natural 17.
-5.
Walking statues are not wise.
No, they're not.
So what is your curse?
I am going to choose the top one, choose one ability score, while curse at disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws.
And which ability score?
I'm going to choose, as much as strength may be very helpful, I'm going to choose con.
Okay.
In the hopes that I can use the other thing I want to use to try and deal big damage to it.
Okay.
So it is disadvantage on con saving throw. And then I'm going to move away. Hold on, if I move there. It's space too. Yeah. I'm still within range, yeah. So that's
Okay.
What's it gonna do?
I'm going to roll that despite being restrained, it is able to stand up. It is going to get knocked straight back down again, but it is standing up on its turn. It can't move, but there are two nice big targets in front of it. And so it is going to make a slam attack against each of the people that stood next to it.
Don't forget that Karos has advantage against it.
I won't forget that. So Keros,
Yes.
a mighty fist, 28 to hit.
Yes.
So you take a total of
Lovely.
33 points of damage, halved because it's bludgeoning.
Yes.
So that would be 16.
I laugh at it.
And
I
then
laugh at it.
Stolen. That's another 28 to hit. Does 28 hit your armor class?
My armor class is currently 16, so yes.
So that is only 28 points of damage to you.
Wow! Woof.
GM.
All right.
GM.
Yes, hello.
I would like to use my sentinel attack.
Excellent.
When a
Do
when a
that.
creature within 5 feet of me makes an attack against a target other than me, I can use my action to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
Yeah, you can.
May I also do that?
Oh, no, wait. Sentinel cancels each other out.
What?
What?
Yeah, that's right, isn't it?
If you read the Sentinel attack, when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target, No, it's actually on the full rules of Sentinel. 1 second.
Oh.
Please.
What?
What?
I think
What's-
I've heard this on Critical Role. It came up once.
More
Huh?
details.
So Sentinel feat. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, and that target doesn't have this feat.
Oh,
Oh.
stolen!
Listen. Listen.
We're
Listen. I'm
just-
a
we're
battle
just-
master fighter.
We're just arguing now.
Meanwhile, on the rooftops nearby, there are a bunch of rats going, "Ah, fuck you, you stupid sons of..."
So I'm just like getting ready to make an attack, and then we just like look at each other.
You
and
both
just, like,
sort
go,
of look
"What?"
at each other, getting ready to
Right.
make the attack, and sort of run into each other as you go to make the attacks. But
Why isn't
Keros,
that on the other bit? That's
I don't know.
interesting.
That really should be something that copies across. It's also, neither of you were supposed to be here when I made the characters. You weren't supposed to run into each other. Keros.
Oh boy.
What's that then, John?
That's too funny. It's just.
Oh dear. Yeah. So for a kickoff, it's going to be Reckless Hammer of Thunder attack.
Okay.
Try knock it over again. So Reckless. So it's at advantage. 17. Doubt that hits. That hit.
17 just hits.
Wow. For 24 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack. 26. That does hit.
That does hit.
Must hit. For 15 points of damage. And can he make me a dexterity saving throw?
I mean, again, probably not.
13 points of lightning damage, and can he make me a strength saving throw?
No.
Yes.
Come on, come on.
Probably.
He does that time. He does not fall prone.
Excellent. But he does take 13 points of lightning damage.
He does take 13 points of lightning damage.
You have now managed to get him under 100 hit points.
Oh, this is amazing. This isn't even the main fight for this evening. But
Yeah, we might run a little late tonight. Safe.
Right.
Finish this thing quickly, then we can go on to the main guy.
You make it sound so easy.
'Cause it is.
Fine. I'll do what I can. So, charging in.
Technically, actually, he's restrained, so you're at advantage.
Whoopa. Well, 31 to start off with.
That'll hit.
Then we get a 18.
That'll hit. That just hits.
Also 8. I'll spend a point for a key point.
Okay.
And then whack-a-doodle.
That'll hit.
And a whack-a-doodle.
A wackadoo.
Oh yeah, sorry. Roll damages on that one. Yeah. So damages would be 10, and then 24 to hit on the last one.
That hits.
I just want to check something quick here. Sod it. We'll also make that a ravenous strike.
Okay. What kind of saving throw does he need to make against that? She needs to make against that.
One moment here. You can make this, which basically adds. Okay, so when you hit with an unarmed strike, you can choose to make a ravenous attack. The target takes an additional 66 necrotic damage. And I would regain that amount. Obviously, I can't. I'm already at full hit points. And it doesn't say there is a saving throw.
Oh, well, fine.
This is just a warlock's send him to hell, but for
But
monks.
As well as
roll,
that,
roll the damage
roll
for
the
the...
damages, yep.
Yeah.
And that's a
One!
8.
It's 3 ones.
Yeah.
You lay into it. It's getting really damaged.
And then away.
Okay. As you start to move away again, it slowly raises a foot and you dash as it moves away. And next up, it is Milo.
Hello.
It stood up now.
Oh no.
So you can ranged attack it if you wish.
Is grass still about, or is it gone now?
Pardon?
My earthen grasp.
The earthen,
That-
the earthen hand is still sort of next to it,
Does it really have, like,
but it is already restrained, so there is no point trying to restrain it with your earthen grasp.
a
Well, you can just smack it with the hand, can't you?
I
Yes.
don't know.
Thank you. No, might just take that down and go for something else. I'm gonna.
No, but you can make attack rolls against it, so you could use your braces,
I can use my braces now.
and you'd have advantage on the attack, and it would be sneak attack.
Cool. I don't know why I did that for, but
So you reach into like the design on your glove and pull out a pair of daggers and fling them at the giant statue.
attack.
Attack with advantage. There you go, nat 20.
Ooh.
Roll me
Very nice.
Roll me the critical hit damage.
Plus my sneak attack.
Plus your sneak attack with critical hit damage.
Okay, which damage. That's a lot of damage.
I mean, the second dagger disappears into the distance and just dissipates. As with that first dagger, you fling it and it just finds a fault line in the statue, and the statue collapses under its own weight as you hit it for 61 damage.
Lovely. Milo's back at it again, killing the bosses from left, right, and center.
And with that, you hastily make your way through the streets of Waterdeep a short distance to the ruins of the Yawning Portal.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious, that was.
Nat 20's in the chat now, please.
For real.
I'm just going to say, in case it comes later, I have recalled my hammer.
Okay. As you start to run, you reach your hand out and this hammer apparates back into it.
Yeah.
The Yawning Portal has seen better days. The top 2 floors appear to have mostly collapsed in on themselves. As you make your way to the front door, you can hear a lot of activity inside. I'm going to just open the... activate the Yawning Portal. And we're just going to go straight to... marching order, please.
Somewhere near the front, please.
Oh, I'll go first.
I'll go second.
I mean,
can
you can
start
go... There's 2 by 2, so...
Yep.
Ah,
I mean, I'm squishy, so I should be in the middle.
Stop running
I'm literally-
inside. We're not ready yet. We're not ready yet.
I'll just hang out with
so
you.
sorry. I don't know.
Well,
I
it's
teleported
funny.
through a wall.
It's one of those things. It doesn't matter where I am. I'm going to be charging to the front at one point anyway.
I've got pretty good AC, so I'm happy being frontish.
I'd prefer to be nearer the back because spellcaster. But yeah,
Okay. Any minute now, the map will reload on the screen camera.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'm a spellcaster
Would-
with 20
Would those of you at the front of the group like to do me the honors of opening the door, please?
Yeah.
Wrench forward.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
Um,
Oh, God.
you open the door and you see tables in ruins, fires burning within within the yawning portal, piles of bones and wood and pillars that used to hold up the upper floors of the place just collapsed under their own weight.
But why is the rum gone?
The bar itself has gone.
There are problems.
The stage in one corner has vanished. There is, in place of what was normally a crane operation to lower people down into the portal, there is now a large cage suspended from a chain. Vecna stands at the back of the room, chanting next to a fireplace. In front of him, two smaller figures, one wielding a large golden scythe, the other a large, the largest rifle you have seen.
We found you a gun.
I'm getting that gun.
Tentacles falling from his face. Two more large brutes, again tentacled creatures, stand in front of Vecna, between you and Vecna, and then a large green-skinned creature with strange metallic armor, but not a metal you've ever seen, forged into armor, stand in this room. And at this point, again, could everybody roll me initiative, please?
I'll just shut the door. I'll just shut the door. I'm not.
There's a lot of people on the list.
Safe. I can cast haste. Once we're into this fight, would that be good for you? Or indeed, if anyone else thinks it would be great for them.
I personally
nice.
would love it.
I would love it if Bound didn't load.
Oh, these initiatives are scary. And I rolled a 10.
I rolled a 10 as well. I got a 15.
I get to go before Vecna, though.
Yeah. Vecna rolled like a bitch.
Natural 20.
Have you
Nice.
got stuff to be concentrating on, maybe?
Don't try and make excuses of Vecna.
Okay, we're gonna go to the epic combat music.
Haha.
Diddle it down, diddle it down, diddle it, diddle it, diddle it, diddle it.
Beep boop, beep boop.
And we're gonna start with this guy. And his movement speed is 30 feet. So he is gonna charge forward. Not into the fire, though.
Just
Aw.
charged into the fire, dies. There we go. Gone.
That's one gone.
He charges forward and he holds a hand out towards Keros. Because I believe Keros is within range. Keros is within range.
Terrace is in range. I'm in danger.
Did you shut the door?
No, I opened it. It doesn't.
He reaches forth and crushes his hand in front of himself. And could you make me a strength saving throw, please?
Swear to God, if you fail this.
Like, what's the point of you?
24.
That's alright then.
You make the
Hopefully.
saving throw.
Why not make this saving throw?
So you take half of this damage,
Oh,
which is
15.
15 points of
15 's
force
force
damage. as you feel yourself being crushed, and then you force your way back out.
What? 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 No, go away.
Shinju.
What was I pressed? Oh.
At the start of your turn, could you roll me a d20?
Yep.
Okay. Shinju, at the start of your turn, you start to get ready to take your action, and you suddenly feel time slows around you. And you are affected by the slow spell for this turn. Which means you can take an action or a move. Oh, your movement speed is halved, and you can take an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I have rice crackers in my mouth. Right.
Nom.
Nom.
So what would you like to do?
I'm trying to work out how far, because I can't zoom in or out, so I can't see where he is.
He is at the very back of the room.
Gonna say, because I can't move the map or anything with Foundry. I can't. Whatever you're sort of set on, I'm set on, kind of thing. So I can't actually see where he is, or how far I am away or anything. That's better.
If I do this... This is Vecna.
There's nothing pinging.
This is Vecna.
I can't see. It's in black. Yeah.
Well, you've got a wall between you and
Where I am.
him right now. So
That's what I mean.
you'd
So
have
I'm
to
that
move
far
up to be
away.
able to see him.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna have to come in. 'cause
You
that's all I
unfortunately,
can
because
do.
of the slow spell, you can get to here. Or because of the
Right.
slowness effect on you, you start to
I'm
move
too
forward.
far away from anything, so
You start to move forward into the place, and you feel like everybody's starting to move very quickly around you, and you can't understand anything anybody's saying because they're moving very fast. And it feels like you're moving through molasses.
Oh, the worst kind.
You can see other enemies around. And you can, from here, just see Vecna in the distance.
take it he's too far away for hold person.
What's the range on hold person?
I'm trying to find it.
Hold person is 60 feet.
He is out of range of that, I'm afraid.
But the two in front of me aren't, and if I cast it in 3rd level or higher, I can target one additional humanoid.
You can indeed.
Spell slot, so.
Roll that into the chat, and they have to make what kind of saving throws is hold person? Wisdom saves. Nope. And
Mega no.
no. So you run forward and you hold a hand out, and they both freeze in place. That's poisoned. That one's petrified. They're not that. They're paralyzed. And you are also paralyzed. There we go. Melisande,
Right, who wants to be hasted? If nobody
at the
does?
start of your turn, could I get a d20 check? Just roll me a d20.
Oh, uh, do-
Nothing happens.
Oh, it's nice. So anyone who would like to be hasted? Who would it be most useful for?
I would like to be hasted.
Your
Okay, I
your
shall-
fighter with the sword of Kaz would love to be hasted right now.
You can be hasted. Just give me 1 second, and I'll put it into the thingamajig.
Appreciate it.
And I believe I have a dunk.
A dunk.
A dunk.
I have a question, by the way.
I might have an answer. Go ahead.
This is a random question, but can haste be stacked?
No.
Don't believe it can.
No effect can be stacked.
Cool. Fair enough. I thought I asked this question just in case.
You can give it to other people.
Hi.
You're
Um,
honest.
The mind flayer-esque creature with a large rifle pulls out the rifle, looks down the sights at let's go with Keros.
Oh dear.
Hi.
Aims
Looks-
down the sight, realizes, hang on a second, I don't know how to use this thing.
If only.
Aims down the sights, and there is a and does a
Yes.
25 hit your armor class? Excellent.
Yes, it does.
You take
Whoo boy.
21 points of force damage,
Whoo boy.
and then
I did not enjoy that.
could you make me a wisdom saving throw?
I'm not going to enjoy this either. 12.
You failed.
Oh boy.
Hell!
Suddenly, Keros vanishes and just reappears over here.
Oh boy.
Calderax, at the top of your turn, can you roll me a d20, please?
Nah.
Oh, well, then we're here forever.
Yay, you win.
13!
Roll me a d4.
No! 3!
Okay, 13. Forward.
What?
I
There
don't
There you
like
go.
that. I don't like that. No.
Take your turn, Calderax.
Yelderix! Okay. Let's have a look. Let's have an old look, shall we? Feel like I'm gonna need to step inside the eye of your mind.
Deny you my fine.
Okay, I can see him, but this map is really weird. I think it's because I got dark vision, and then there's also light sources, so I can see the light source over there, but I can't see like in between.
Yeah.
So that was 20 foot.
That was 20 feet.
So, yeah. 5 foot diagonal. 5 foot on
Yeah.
that table.
You sort of step up onto the ruins of the table.
Right. Okay. So there's big nasty fella, big nasty fella, little nasty fella, and something that shot Karos that I can't see apparently. So I'm assuming
Yeah,
that's
Karos. The thing that shot Karos is apparently in the darkness that you can't see.
And then got big nasty, little nasty, and the head honcho nasty.
Correct.
So. Choices. Lots of choices. trying to see. Do with like this gentleman here and this gentleman here? Do they? I mean, obviously, I can't unless I use a thing to tell. But at a glance, they look rather dead.
They don't appear to be undead.
They don't appear to be undead, but they're just a bit manky.
They sort of have the
They're a bit manky.
They have sort of the facial features of the Githyanki, sort of the very recessed noses.
Rah. Thing I was planning on doing. There was a thing. I was going to do it. It's going to be amazing. You can find the damn thing now. Great. I'm going to. Can't find the thing I was going to do, but. Through it. I'm going to just do a little old blight for the first thing.
Okay.
I'm going to do it. Do it to this fella here.
What's the range on that? Will you get anyone else?
I don't believe so. It's like
blight is single target.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Constitution saving throw. So, and it is. Well, at that point, can I get him? I can get him. He is literally just in range. So, phew! Fucking do that con save, you bitch.
Okay. I will not. He doesn't.
He doesn't. No. Takes that. Necrotic damage.
As soon as the dice disappear, I'll be able to click him again. And he takes quite a nasty hit.
He does. And then I'm going to use my last
5 feet
movement to duck behind this table.
Excellent. This guy, I guess he's gonna charge over this way. No, I don't want to be a ruler.
Tough, you're a ruler now.
This large creature charges across the room. This large guy is held. And so at the end of his turn, he's going to make another wisdom saving throw. Because I believe you get a saving throw at the end of your turn with hold person.
I believe so. Otherwise, it'd be very overpowered.
I mean, I'm guessing a 5 doesn't beat the spell save he needs to make. And this guy is going to run this way. Milo.
Yes.
At the top of your turn, roll me a d20, please. Roll me a d4.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Cool. I gotta press this button now.
What?
What?
There's a slight shudder.
Wait, where the fuck am I? Where the fuck am I? John, what have you done to me? Where am I?
And
John?
the layout of the yawning portal shifts slightly.
Guys? Guys? Where are you guys?
What?
Guys?
I'm right by you. What?
I can't see anything. I think you got me into
Oh,
a
you
wall.
can't see. You don't have dark vision, do you?
There we go.
There it
I
is.
think you got. I think you stuck me in a wall, John.
No, you're not.
You're not,
Yeah, I
you're
was-
there.
Good, because at first I thought I was in a dark zone, and I was like, "What's going on? Where is everybody?"
The yawning portal, suddenly, there's a shudder, there's a shimmer. The bar ripples back into existence. Pillars shoot back up to the sky. The piano and the stage fires flicker out. The tables reappear.
So really fine.
What happened to the big hole in the ground?
It's still there. I may have forgotten to put it on this map. Shut up.
I got hasted recently.
I did, but I haven't gone yet.
In my I think I can see thing in my distance, and I'm gonna cast haste on.
I think is haste a touch spell?
It's choosing creatures that you can see within range.
What's the range?
30 feet. So
He is 75 feet away from you.
God fucking damn it, Carousel, tough shit. You're not gonna get haste then. I'm gonna
Not
give
my
haste
fault.
I'm just gonna give haste to fucking safe. Go on, have that boy.
Not my fault.
Well, looks like Safe is now going to break the sound barrier.
There's no safe. You go and do things. I'm just gonna sit here behind and make sure that I'm gonna also cast. No, can I cast another spell as a bonus action, or is that bad?
You're now concentrating.
Yeah, you are now
haste.
concentrating on haste.
Right,
You can
never
cast it-
mind then.
you-
I'll just stand
You
here.
can cast another thing, just you can't be another concentration.
No, because I don't think
See, I spelled-
Shadowblade is a concentration. No, tell a lie. It is a concentration. I'm just gonna stand here and look pretty for stolen.
Okay.
For no reason
Gonna
whatsoever.
look at it thinking, I know you somehow.
Keros, at the top of your
Well, I
turn,
don't.
roll me a d20.
18.
Okay. Okay. There is a shudder. The same sort of shimmer runs across you, and you just wounds from a previous fight suddenly reopen themselves,
Oh,
and you take 19 points of damage. As you just,
Ow. Ow, boy, wow. I'm not appreciating that.
Whoa.
but it is now your turn.
Whew. Is this squiddly thing here that I see here?
Yes.
Is that the thing that shot me? And
That's
pulled
the
me
thing
over
with a
here?
gun. Yes.
Well, he's gonna get smashed in the face then, isn't he? Greetings, and it's gonna be reckless again.
Okay.
Greetings.
Greetings!
16.
Some bitches.
A 16 just hits him.
Cool. Damn it. And I'm raging on this, by the way.
I assumed that was a bonus action as you ran over, yes.
27 damage is.
Okay.
Second attack, advantage 13.
13 misses.
Cool. And can he again make me a dexterity saving throw?
He will certainly try.
I believe that's half damage.
22, so 8 points of damage.
Yes. And does he still have to, when you hit a creature with an attack, use my action to knock him prone? So 60. So strength save, please.
That is a 16.
Yeah, he stays on his feet.
Okay. Safe.
Am I right in thinking that there are walls in front of me now?
No, it's still a door. I completely remembered the door on this map. It's a door.
Okay. It was.
Lightning just arcs out of your eyes for a second. Roll me a d20.
Okay. $17.
Okay. Not great.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
No. No.
Lightning arcs out of your eyes and you get ready to run into the room when suddenly you look down and you notice, what are those strange metal tracks on the ground? and you look up just in time to hear a "Huh," as a train slams into
What?
you, and then is gone. And you look down, and the ground is as it always has been. And you take 23 points of force damage, and you realize you don't like trains.
What?
I
Where'd
hate
that
you
come
so
from?
much, John.
Where'd
what
that
the
come from?
fuck?
John, was there a number on that train?
It was mysteriously some sort of Orient Express?
Right, Jeff, put this into the next game.
Okay, so. Ow.
Oh no. No, Richard, that was the Doom train.
Yep.
Okay. Ow.
I just love that. Just like out of nowhere. I
Okay,
love it.
so doors in front, are they just literally directly in front?
Directly in front of you, yeah.
Oh boy.
I can't get through the wall.
Yes, you can.
You got
Okay,
haste,
so-
remember that.
Oh, you hasted me as well, did you?
Oh yeah, you're
Sorry,
hasted.
Sorry, I had to disappear a couple of times. There was a fire alarm going off. I had to make sure it wasn't this building.
You
Yeah, I
are
hasted your
hasted.
ass.
What does haste give me?
Double your speed.
Plus 2 AC.
+2 to AC,
And
and
you get an extra
extra action that you can use for another attack. One extra attack.
Okay.
Haste is a really good spell. It's surprisingly
It is.
underrated.
Okay, time to be an idiot.
Love it.
I am going to use my bonus action and turn into my other form.
Okay.
Let's just take that one off now.
Lightning pours out of your eyes, and then it is joined by a celestial light that just starts erupting from your face and mouth.
Yeah. With that, I don't think there's anywhere in this place which I can't get to at the moment, so
Yeah, you are now the Flash.
I am going to immediately run up to Vecna.
Okay. You just
Yes.
sprint across the room.
Great.
And I'm going in for some attacks.
Okay.
Down in one. Down in one.
I'll be
Go,
very
go, go.
surprised. So, starting off with... Not flow. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. It's still punching. 20?
20 will hit.
Sweet. So 11. Go for another one. That's 25, so that one should definitely hit again.
That'll hit.
Then with that third one, which I've been given. Then that one misses. 14.
14 will miss.
Spending key point. Going flurry of blows. Smackadoodle.
Really smack.
24.
That'll hit.
And then... No, that definitely won't.
No, you just swings wide.
The only one he dodged. Literally was just leant back a little bit. And yeah, I'm not disappearing from this place. I'm trying to... Wait, it's within 10 feet. I know it's only a ridiculous little thing. I'm literally just going to step back.
Okay.
Within 10 feet, so it should still then get the effect of my wonderful little transformation.
Okay, yes. So he takes 10 more points of damage, right?
I'm just literally trying to find that so I can take a look and...
Because he takes...
So it
Every creature
is
within your range takes the takes your proficiency
radiant damage
bonus.
of proficiency bonus, which is +5. If he is weak to radiant damage, and yes, it would.
And then he takes, because you deal it to one creature when you attack them,
Yes.
so he would have taken it with one of your attacks, so he takes 10 points of radiant damage during your turn.
Indeed.
Let's see. at the end of your turn, I'm going to remember that he has lair actions that I should have taken at the end of Caldorax's turn.
And I've given him a reason to hate me.
Um,
I love that laugh as well. That was pretty. Just imagine currently just running in. For Reardon! For golly, and this one's for me.
Phew, sorry.
No, I'm not going to activate a lair action this turn. I am, at the end of your turn, however, going to give him a random chances bless you.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to activate one of his legendary actions.
Ooh.
And pull out a gun.
Oh no, he can't do that one. He's going to do the big one then.
Oh no.
Could you make me a Constitution saving throw, please? Riordan. Safe. Definitely not Riordan.
Reardon can make one if you like. Okay, right. That's an 18.
That fails, I'm afraid.
Wow.
Whenever I make a saving throw and fail, I can spend a key point to use my Diamond Soul ability to re-roll it. Take the second.
Okay. Give it a go.
Let's face it, I've already failed, so I can only
Fail
fail
worse.
again, apparently.
Fail even harder.
You
Oh,
certainly failed harder.
Oh.
You take 33 points of damage, and he recovers half of the damage you took, which would be 16.
I suggest we take him down a little quickly.
So you see some of the wounds start to close up on him. Stolen.
Ooh. Okay. I think I'm going to take this. The same approach is safe, and use. Let's see. I'm hasted, so what's that? That's 5, 10, 15, 30, and then oh, my movement's doubled, so it's fine. So I can get to here with one movement.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my shield, right?
I think so. Let me double check. Well, honey, yes, it is a bonus action to animate your shield.
Right. Then I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to use my hasted action to take, to just take another movement action and make it to.
Excellent.
I mean, I want to get to here.
Okay.
I want to get to here personally, so I'm outside of the Scourge Aasimar.
Good plan. I like it.
Fun stuff. And then I would like to make as many attacks as possible.
Let me double check a thing. Is there anything that stops you from taking opportunity attacks?
No, there is not.
Sweet. The guy with the golden scythe that you ran past swings it at you as you go. Does a 23 hit your armor class?
It does hit my armor class, yes.
This is where you find out he has Sentinel himself.
Yeah, I like.
That is 9 points of damage as he just swings this golden scythe at you as you speed past him.
Okay, cool. My damage, awesome. Great. And then I'm going to say to Vecna, you don't know me, but I have a feeling that this sword's sting will feel very familiar.
Yes. Echoes in your head.
Great. Awesome. 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 Awesome.
Oh!
It's a very different
Says
endowment
Vecna.
by a fucking thing.
Yeah, so, sorry. Stop trying to consume a usage, please and thank you.
Do
First attack.
Do it.
25.
That'll hit.
Second attack. 29.
That'll hit.
Third attack. 27.
I don't need to say it at this point, really, do I?
You don't know. I am then going to. Yeah. Sure. I'll roll damage for those first.
Okay.
Do I have to add the situational bonus of the extra 2d10 for Vecna being undead?
You will, yes.
Okay, cool. So I'll just add the plus 2. Yeah, plus 2d10 to this. I'm just gonna do the old Command C trick, and so I don't have to keep typing it out.
Sensible
Normal. So that's 30 points of damage.
Oh, wait, no, actually.
No.
Oh dear.
Yes, but also, instead of your 2d10,
Oh.
I'm gonna type a thing in the chat. Use that.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, no,
Ooh.
no, let me correct that first.
That's a very weird thing for Vecna to say.
It is a weird thing. Vecna says this. Copy that instead, because that'll add in your special abilities.
Wonderful. Just to like the
To the
The fun-
situational bonus.
to the situational bonus. I'll do that on the next two then.
Yeah, that's fine. The first one didn't need it.
Normal. It's another 30.
Wait, why is it? Oh, I put the 2d20. That should be 2d10. Try that one. We'll go with
Okay.
that.
That sounds good.
Re-roll that
Do it
damage.
again!
Once more with feeling.
And then a third time, because, you know...
And then a third time also with feeling.
Mhm.
Normal. 24.
Okay.
And then...
He's under 200 hit points.
Oh, good. Because you know what's great about... oh, yeah, is he wielding anything, by the way?
He is.
Oh, fantastic.
He's got a
Get
dagger.
ready to make so many strength checks.
Okay.
As I'm going to use my action surge.
Excellent.
And I'm on these next 3 attacks. The first one is going to be a disarming attack.
Okay.
It's a strength saving throw, DC 18. But I have to hit first, obviously.
I'll let you try that.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
The Sword of Kaz is loving this so far, by the way.
Oh, great, awesome. 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Great, awesome. So strength save, please. 4. Nope, dagger's gone.
Gonna use legendary resistance. Just cause that was a poopy roll.
that was a terrible.
He
roll.
did a poopy roll, and the dagger just sort of flies out of his hand, and he just grabs it again.
Oh, shame, isn't it?
Stolen will just go cheater before attacking again. Does an 18 hit?
Just hits.
Great, awesome. Another strength saving throw, please.
That is a 2 again. So yeah, he's not going to burn. He's not going to burn his legendary resistance on keeping hold of the dagger. He's got other things he can do, but it was fun the first
Right.
time.
It was fun the first time. I would like to, if it's at all possible, send the dagger into the wall next to us.
Okay.
So it's just kind of stuck in there.
You block it out of his hand the first time, and he just grabs it out of the air. And as he grabs it out of the air, you bring the sword back round and just bat the dagger out. And afterthought sticks into the wall.
Wonderful. And then for my final attack, well, I'll see if I hit first. That
Yes. That hits.
Damage for disarming attacks.
Yeah, I get an extra.
No, but I just
D.
didn't see it come through. I might just be missing.
The damage
No,
hasn't.
The damage hasn't. I've just been rolling attacks.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna do it? Yeah, I'll see how it is.
So that's
on
going to be... Oh, what's this?
On that last one, I would like to make it a goading attack, please. I'll put that in the
You've
chat
got
for
his
you.
attention.
Oh,
Don't-
wonderful.
don't-
Oh, don't worry. He's going to murder you next turn.
So what's the saving throw on that, sorry?
A goading attack is another DC 18, but it's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, he's quite wise.
He's quite wise. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that passes. But I assume I have his attention.
But you have his attention. You don't worry about that. He's noticed you.
Great, cool. So I'm
roll
going
me
to...
some damages. I believe
Yep,
they've
yep,
all
yep.
got a D8 extra
Yes.
damage on
yes,
them
they
as
do.
well.
So to that little equation that you've given me, do I just add plus a D8?
Just plus D8.
Cool. I'm just gonna copy and paste that for now, and this is going to be a normal attack. It's 27, and then second one. It's another 26 points of damage. It's been so long since I've played a fighter. I say having played Stolen last week. And then it was 33.
Okay, he's under 100 hit points. That's how much damage a fighter does with the Sword of Kaz.
And hasted.
And hasted.
I want to make very. Yes, I did that.
Yep.
Okay. It's now at the end of your turn.
Yes.
He's gonna try and use a... what does he have that works with? One second. I need to look at another spell list that I have somewhere. Here it is.
Spell list, you say?
No, I don't want to bother with those. We're just going to go to his turn. At the top of his turn, you see a little bit of regeneration happening.
Oh.
Not a lot, but a little bit. Not enough to even get him over 100, really, so disappointing. Real disappointed with that one. He is going to turn and face you, and I'm sorry, Karos. But you're in range of this as well. And so is the entire side of this map.
Is this a spell?
It's not a spell.
Oh no.
He holds his hands out, and the spirits of the damned, spectral entities, erupt out of him. Could I get a Constitution saving throw from Keros and Stolen and this artillerist and this hulking brain who's probably in a lot of trouble right about now?
Probably gonna die, right? Probably gonna die.
I mean, they're going to take some damage, probably, unless they roll quite well like that.
Saving throw. Normal. 25.
Is Jeff here still? Jeff's muted.
Oh no.
He did BRB about 5 minutes ago. So
Okay.
he is still-
I will roll a con save for him.
Well,
Oh dear. Poor Keros.
Rip Garrus again.
Oh.
we hardly knew ye.
He hardly knew himself. Stolen, you take half of that,
Oh, sweet.
which is
Damage.
necrotic damage,
Hmm.
and you aren't frightened of him.
Wonderful.
And the voiceless artillerist also takes half damage. Keros takes the whole damage,
Oof.
as does the hulking brain. And they are both frightened of Vecna.
Oh, he can't get frightened.
He got the spooks.
Frightened. There we go. And then it's that hulking brain's turn, and he's just gonna run at the door, I guess. Yeah, no, he's gonna apparently explode.
Oh, that's bad.
He's just gonna. He'd be frightened of the boss now, so he's just running away.
Bitch.
This guy is paralyzed. And at the end of his turn, he's going to make a wisdom for whole person, right?
I think
Yep.
it is. Yeah. Oh,
15?
I think
Fail.
it was 18 was the saving throw for
Shinju.
Shinju.
Okay, Shinju. It is your turn.
Yep.
Could you roll me a d20, please?
There we go.
11. Is Shinju injured? Nothing happens. And it's your turn. A large hulking creature is running towards you, but you've got two others paralyzed by your hold person at the moment.
I can't see the board again, but it's running towards me. Can I use my rod?
You can.
Henatai.
It
would
needs... It's probably... Yeah, it's not very good at those. Let's see how it does. It does poorly. Do you want to roll me the damage? And it is restrained. Oh yeah, I need to select him, don't I? Then I can apply damage. Okay, black tentacles erupt out of the ground and wrap around the large hulking creature that is trying to get out of the tavern. Melisandre.
Okay, so it's the on my last turn, you moved off me before I got to do my bonus action. And I was just
Okay.
going to use one of my powers to regain a spell slot.
Sure.
That was
You
it.
did
So,
that thing.
Yes, yeah. I thought it wasn't, worth interrupting for that. Right.
Could you roll me a d20 at the top of your turn, please? Nothing happens. Feel free to take your turn.
Okay, right.
If you
And
need
I'm able
to,
just-
if you need to traverse any of the walls that are definitely always have been in the same place, let me know. I'm fairly certain I lined these
Right.
maps up right, but apparently I didn't.
Sorry, Frowndy's just been a little slow for us. Um, right. Okay. Great. So am I able, like, in the reality of the game, I'm not stuck behind a wall? Is that right?
That is correct. There is a door in front of you. It's there still. It always has
It
been.
may not look like it, but
It
yeah.
may not look like it, but there is a door there.
It is and has always been.
Apparently I really fucked up with where the walls are supposed to be on this map. That's what you get for deleting the map before you realise you need multiple copies of it.
Oh, John.
I didn't think of this cool map phasing thing until after I'd made the map and deleted it.
Now, where's this Vecna fellow?
He's at the back of the. He's at the back of the room over here.
Is near me, over here.
Like back, right.
Points at him. This one, the bold bugger.
Very good.
This is Vecna. This is a lot of people between you and Vecna.
Oh, so many people between you and Vecna.
I mean, cause I'm only interested in killing Vecna, really.
Well, I mean,
Um,
that's... You can work your way past the people that have stood in front of you. It's...
I mean, because I was thinking if I could Misty Step next to him, but I don't think I'm going to be in range of that.
You can't Misty Step in front of him, but you can Misty Step a lot or closer
Close.
to him.
You could also move before Misty stepping.
Well, I've moved forward a bit. I think I've got 10 feet of movement left.
Fair.
You can Misty Step closer now, or you can move forward 10 feet and Misty Step closer. I don't think you're going to get next to him this turn.
Oh, well. I'm going to move
Regardless.
forward still. And I am going to cast, because I can't, I don't want to lose haste on cast, and that's working out well. So can I cast Chromatic Orb at 3rd level? That's with a range of 90 feet.
And targeting Vecna, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay. Roll it.
Okay.
He is within 90 feet of you, yes.
Yes. And I'm casting this at 3rd level.
Good.
Sorry, Stino, it's just Foundry's being a bit funny with us.
It's being a butt.
Big poopy head.
Such a butt.
Bum bum. No music, I've noticed.
It's playing on mine.
Odd.
Yep.
It's just paused, but looks a bit turned off.
Where's it? Oh,
Gonna refresh it.
Would you like me to try and roll it for you there, Richard?
yeah. Oh no, wait there. I've got it. It's come up. Sorry about that.
You will be sorry.
So I'll roll a third level consume spell slot. Yep.
There we go.
And then make the attack roll in the chat. Oh, that's so close to being a 4. That will hit.
Yeah. And then damage.
Yep. And what type of damage is it?
Ooh. Lightning.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. You pull out a diamond, you spin some energy above it, and a bolt of a ball of lightning zaps across the room, slams into Vecna, and it's not as damaging as you were expecting it to be.
Damn you, Vecna.
Anything with a bonus action.
Yeah, I will use my other ability, but the same ability I did last time to get back that spell slot.
Okay. Jeff. Whilst you were
hello.
gone, Jeff,
Hello, yes.
it was Vecna's turn, and Stolen had royally pissed him off. And so he turned around and used Flight of the Damned, which unfortunately... well, I mean, I'll put it into the chat because I apparently forgot to consume its recharge usage. So here it is. It makes a 120-foot cone of spectral entities that zap across the space. Well, Keros was in that cone and rolled a nat 1 on his con save.
I wasn't expecting him to make a 22 con save.
So you took a decent amount of damage.
How much damage did I take?
It was 38 points of damage, I believe.
Wow.
And you are now frightened of Vecna.
Okay.
But that may or may not be important, because right now... right now... the artillerist who is in front of you
My friend
is going to reach out with its tentacles and make an attack against you.
Yay.
That is a 16 to hit you.
Yes, it hits.
That is 22 points of psychic damage.
Wow. Okay.
And I'm going to use that ability, which is he decides you are going to go over here.
Okay.
And he just sort of wraps his tentacles around you, and suddenly you reappear elsewhere within the room.
I do not like these things. These things are horrible.
Calderax.
Hi.
Hi. At the top of your turn, could you roll me a d20, please?
No. Told you before. 19.
Oh, you'll like this one.
I love the way he says that.
At the top of your turn, Calderax, you look around and lightning zaps out of your eyes, and you suddenly feel the world slows around you as you start to move faster, and you are hasted for this turn.
So, is that he has the effect of the spell haste?
You have these...
I am the lightning.
you have the effect of the haste spell until the start of your next turn.
Well, I've seen these horrible big brutish guys coming this way, so they're like, no, fuck that, I'm out of here, bye! Just gotta fucking... Hang on. Apparently I'm colliding with one wall trying to get there.
Okay. Oh yeah, you are. Let me do it.
Okay.
I'm the GM. He can go here. I say it's fine.
Although admittedly, did I actually want to go there? Did I want to get a little bit... could I have gone there instead?
Yes, you can.
Just make me a little bit. little tiny bit. Right. I was going to do one thing, but then I realised he has legendary resistances, so
Yeah, he
I'm not
does.
going to do it because it'll be worthless for me to do this particular thing. So I am going to instead. I mean, I could do. I keep losing my spells, and it's really annoying. Could do that instead. It doesn't cost anything. Ooh, it does cost. No, I'm not doing that. I have so many possibilities, and I didn't really look properly. So I'm going to last grip. I'm going to try. No point doing it high level.
Okay. Where are you targeting?
I still fire damage. Yep. So I'm going to do how many? Is it up to 10-foot cubes. I'm going to do
Yes.
one there.
Okay.
One there.
Yeah.
One
I
there.
think I see where this is going.
One there.
Yeah.
One there.
Yeah.
And then I want to try and position it that it's going to kind of either just hit him, or if I can try and get it to hit both. Where's cube? Where's cube? 10-foot cube. Is that right? No. About, hang on, 10 foot by 10 foot. I'm doing this wrong. Yeah. About that. That's about 10-foot cube, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's a 10-foot cube.
You're a 10 cube.
Yeah.
I think the only way that you'd be able to get both Vecna and the other scythe guy there is to hit Stolen as well.
You can hit Stolen. Stolen's resistant to fire
But
damage.
at the same time,
please hit
at
me.
the same time, it's up to 10-foot cubes.
Or you
So
can,
like-
yeah.
I just use another one.
Yeah,
I mean, you could also
on each of them.
you could also hit Stolen just because.
Please don't do that.
I think
I
you.
just do.
I think
But
you've
you know-
got enough cubes left, right?
But you know, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
So one there, one there. How many have I used technically? And can they
1,
overlap?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, they can't overlap.
Okay. Then just those. Just pretty much one on each of them.
You just sort of
And-
put a line of them between these guys just for dramatic effect.
Yeah. Screw it.
So Keros, you're stood there and just flames erupt in a sort of circle around you, taking in all of the enemies, and this space here in the bar just explodes.
Why is the rum gone?
And the rum's gone again. I'm going to roll saving throws for those of you those of them who can make saving throws against this.
So I don't need to save on this one. Is that what
You're
saying?
outside of this, yeah.
Hooray!
Every player character's fine.
My spell save is 17. So
Okay.
don't make.
The two paralyzed people fail. The restrained person
Oh shit!
fails. This guy fails.
Fail.
This guy
Succeeds in getting in the way of the fire.
Fail.
fails. And Vecna
I don't know why. I got a sneak suspicion it's gonna succeed.
succeeds.
Yeah.
Uh,
Damn it!
It's
so-
hilarious if they all just failed, as like we just weren't expecting.
So yeah, if you
Damage!
could 7d10, Jesus.
31 damage.
Uh,
For those who managed to succeed.
I do love that little caveat a little bit. Fire can choose not to affect plants in this area. Yes, that's the main
Anything
concern.
but the plants!
Not the vicuses.
Apply damage. Okay. This guy can still move.
Now inquiry.
Yes.
I was affected by haste.
Yes.
Does that mean I can do another spell?
I don't believe the hasted action can be used for spells.
I think it's only basic actions like
Yeah, I
attack,
think so.
hide, dash.
But I do also want to use my bonus action though. So
You can attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. So you could move again if you fancy.
I will dash because fuck it, these guys are probably gonna be angry with me now. Delete that because I wasn't meaning to do that. Does it the same amount of movement?
Yeah,
With
60 feet.
technique. I'm gonna go all the way into this corner here. But also, I would like to do my Brucey bonus spell,
Okay.
if possible. Because I know a few people have taken some damage. So, where the fuck? I can never even remember what level mass healing word is. If there's a point to it, where the fuck have you gone? There it is. 60 feet though. Oh yeah, you are 60 feet. You're 60 feet. You're not funny though.
Yeah, that's not a friendly. You can heal him if you like.
How bad off are people looking? I know Stolen and Karis have taken a fair amount of punishment.
I'm still above 100 hit points.
I'm in danger.
Okay then, I'm sorry, Stolen, you're getting fuck all. I'm going
Yeah, that's chill. Don't worry about me.
I'm going to do a normal healing word, which I believe that's that's also 60 feet, but I can get Karis. I already established that.
You have already established that Keros is within 60 feet of you.
So I'm going to do a fairly spicy 5th level healing word.
Okay.
Still not going to be much because it's healing word, but it's more than if I just did it at normal level.
Okay.
It
so
is
for
more
17
than nothing.
It is
It
more
is.
than nothing.
Technically, I could leave you to die, and then they could do full healing.
This is true. If you go down, Calderax is really good at getting you back up again. Okay. It is this guy's turn, and he can
Now
move. And he's gonna move over here, and he's gonna try and hit Keros.
Oh,
A very confused Karis just keeps flipping everywhere.
yeah.
It's like I feel like
Can-
Karis feels like he's experiencing a lot of lag.
Yeah.
Karis wants to go back to the statue fight. He enjoyed the statue fight.
So that's 3 of these bash attacks.
Okay. Yes. No.
And
Yes. 2 out of 3.
You are grappled
Yay.
and restrained,
Oh,
Yay.
and you have disadvantage on the saving throws against psionic powers while being restrained
Hey.
like this.
he's gonna eat your brain.
That is 11 damage on the first one, and
He's gonna eat your brain. There's not much of
12
it there, but he's gonna
on
eat
the
it.
second one.
I halved because I'm still raging.
Yes, they are bludgeoning damage, so you
Yep.
halve those.
I say bye-bye to some of those hit points I just got back.
And what's this do? Ah, cool. That's next turn. This guy, at the end of his turn, is going to wisdom saving throw. And is not held anymore. Yay, I get to play with things.
He finally gets to do things.
And this guy can move and do things, and so he's going to move to here and do things.
Oh no!
He is gonna attack with the scythe first, and that is
Going
an
to-
advantage
going-
because you are being flanked by Vecna.
He's going to insert the scythe.
25 to hit, stolen.
Yes. I don't have anything to boost my AC, so yeah, that'll do it.
That is 10 points as he brings the scythe round. And then he is going to telekinetically crush you.
Oh.
Could you make me a strength saving throw as he sort of puts a hand out and starts crushing down on you?
Yes, I can. And I'm going to be so normal about it. 17.
17 makes the saving throw, so you take half of this. You take
Sweet.
half of this 24 points of damage, so 12 points of damage as you are crushed by the telekinetic powers of this Time Raider nemesis.
I do believe now I'm under 100 hit points.
Okay, we'll work on that.
Yeah.
You'll have to wait till next time!
It's chill. Don't worry about it.
Milo,
Me.
at the top of your turn, could you roll me a d20?
I shall.
Milo.
17.
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
Do I get
in-
one?
I got.
Oh no.
That wasn't good when I got it.
You look around for a second, and there's a weird single line of track suddenly appears underneath you,
Oh no.
Hell,
Choo
John.
choo.
and there's a strange electrical sound, and you look up, and a train on a single track, lightning arcing off of it.
Can I avoid this?
Nope.
But
You-
I've got uncanny dodge. Can I avoid this?
It's not an attack, it's just an effect.
You bastard.
How are you going to explain
man,
this afterwards? 'Cause
the-
I'm curious.
The Sire 1313 is really getting used this episode.
Do I apply this 15 damage?
You do, yes.
You asshole.
And suddenly the world of Eberron disappears from around you, and you are back at the yawning portal and off the lightning rail tracks. And it's your turn. Do a thing.
To get in, I'm gonna plonk myself. I can't. I don't know why there's a wall here.
Yeah, the map is misaligned. We've covered this.
My brain's I'm just gonna plonk myself in here. There's a lot of things happening.
Yeah.
So I've just used 5, 10, 15 points. There's a lot happening.
Yeah, there's this guy's being held in tentacles. This person's paralyzed. This person is newly unparalyzed, and I'm very excited about that.
I'm gonna not let him do that. I'm gonna get here
Okay.
and then I'm not gonna use any spells because I want to keep the concentration on safe.
Safe.
Safe. And use my short bow.
Okay.
No. I'm gonna throw daggers at people again.
Yep. You
I'm gonna throw
reach.
daggers at-
You reach into the designs, pull out 2 daggers, and okay at the vertex.
Yep. So
Roll me attacks.
2 attacks, you say?
Yes,
1.
that'll hit.
All right, and then I'll damage that. Normal. 6. And then I'll attack again.
That one won't hit, I'm afraid.
That's fine.
The second blade flies towards him, and sort of a shimmer appears across him, and the dagger just suddenly changes direction.
I accidentally shaved a bit of Kara's beard.
and it just
My bird!
as it starts to fly towards Keros, the dagger just dissipates.
Oh, so no shaving the beard of the Keros.
Anything you'd like to do as a bonus action?
So far, I don't think we've got anything bonus action E.
As a rogue, you've got cunning action, which allows you to hide, dash, or disengage as a bonus action.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hide.
Okay, so you attempt to duck behind the table. Roll me a stealth check.
My stealth check. Boink, boink.
You tuck yourself in and you think you're pretty well hidden behind that table. There's a lot going on, so maybe they've missed you.
I am small. No one can see me.
Keros, at the top of your turn, can you roll me a d20, please?
Oh, do we need to roll for concentration on my god?
18.
No, not for that.
Okay.
I won't be that mean.
Fair enough.
It's already been mean enough.
18. Oh, dear.
18.
Oh,
Two trains.
dear. God, I need to come up with another thing.
Oh, so you do this off on by yourself then? Like, you just doing it on top of your blooming head?
Yeah, it's the I like trains roll, obviously.
There's a shift and a change, and suddenly you're not on the ground anymore. You're falling through the air, and you slam into the ground, and just a puff of smoke comes up and settles around you, and then suddenly you're back in the tavern, and you've taken 20 points of force damage.
Oh! Wow.
Ooh.
And it is your go. Do things.
Okay, so am I still restrained because of that?
You weren't. No.
I was restrained up to that point.
You always have now been restrained. Still. You were restrained in that vision you had.
Oh dear,
You-
I am still restrained.
You reappeared in his tentacles. It's weird.
So I'm still restrained. Can I just attack this guy?
You can.
Would I be at disadvantage for that?
You would be at disadvantage for that. Yes.
Cool, I'm gonna go reckless and cancel that disadvantage.
You can do that thing though.
I'm gonna do that thing.
I mean, you're similar. You're at disadvantage because you're frightened of Vecna. He's right over there, but you're reckless.
Yep.
Screw
so I'm just
that.
gonna go normal. You only get disadvantage once, don't you?
Yeah, disadvantage. It stacks 1 times.
So it's gonna be normal. 24 against this tentacly thingy here.
That'll hit.
So he can take 22 points of damage if you need me to. It's a magical weapon, doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, he takes the damage. Don't worry about that.
And second attack, 12. That's probably not going to.
That doesn't hit. No.
And I'm just going to bonus action for the lightning. So
Okay.
again, can he do his usual
Dex save.
Dex save.
Yeah, he's not good at those. That is a
full-
3.
12 points of lightning damage, and for my reaction, can he make me a strength saving throw?
Just let you know, guys, every time the dice rolls, Mary likes it. She's trying to, like, attack
Aw.
it.
That's fine. He does not go
21.
prone. He
Sweet.
does not go prone, and I remain grappled. Restrained.
Grappled and restrained and vulnerable to
Everything.
psychic things.
And everything else. Yep.
Safe.
Right. I.
At the top of your turn, roll me a d20, please.
I.
10? 10, you say. 10.
10.
Oh.
Oh no.
No, no,
No.
The world around you slows down, and for this turn, the effects of haste are cancelled, and you are at normal.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, say it ain't so for the fuck.
All right. In which case, I am going to step up, first of all,
Yep.
swing in a punch, which will now be an advantage, is that right?
Correct.
Hit him in the kidney.
Don't know if he has a kidney.
25 to hit.
It's Vecna's kidney, another
That'll
item.
hit. It's out there somewhere. Someone's got it.
Eat it. It's
That'll
me,
be
I've got it.
9 points of damage. Then
Okay.
I'm going to step around this side, swing in for another hit,
Okay.
which is not an advantage. That is a 29 to hit, but I am also going to use a Searing Arc Strike,
Okay.
spending 8 of my key points to take up to a level 7 Burning Hands on top of whatever damage rolls here now. So 15 there.
Oh dear.
And then also going to roll this one out. You want me to roll the extra 6 dice?
Yes, please. That is 10 points of damage. Yeah.
For the extra 5, nope. 6 dice, and there we go. Doing an additional 18 on top there.
Okay, that's that, and then that, and then you deal the extra 10 damage that you deal
Yep,
for it just being you,
indeed.
and then I assume you step away from your friends.
I'm going to step away back over to here again.
Excellent. Okay, at the end of your turn,
Oh boy.
he is gonna make an attack against Stolen,
Oh,
which is titled Bone Liquefy.
Oh!
Oh no.
Well, that
Good.
sounds bad.
Wow.
That sounds.
That's a
Ooh.
that's a 23 to hit.
Who's that going for?
My AC is with the +2 from with the +2 from haste
Yeah.
and no, that only gets it up to a 20. That's
Oh,
Okay.
oh no.
Yeah.
Could you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Please roll fucking high, mate. Please roll.
Please get high. Please get very high.
or your bones turn to liquid.
What happens? Does he actually like physically like die or something?
He drops to
Yeah,
0 hit points.
If
If
I
he
drop to
fails
0 hit
this.
point.
Please roll fucking high, you.
If he succeeds, he just takes a fuck ton of damage.
Ah!
Oh,
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 you succeed.
God.
You
Oh,
just
thank
take.
God.
Is this a spell?
Congratulations,
no.
you succeed. Here's a fuck ton of damage.
I want to hit him with my mage attack so badly.
It's okay, you
I'm
survived.
vibrating over here.
You take 37
What?
points of damage,
Hey, at
Cool.
least you're not gonna be like a
and
walking.
it's your turn. Could you roll me a d20, please?
Okay.
It's
I'm
not a good
starting to
study.
look a little hurt, I would like to say.
Okay.
Who?
Nothing happens.
Wonderful. There are several things in which I would love to happen
Okay.
in this turn. So that was, I imagined he just. Oh, he made a melee attack. Yeah, so he just. What did he? You just slap me? And that was.
Yeah, pretty much.
He just
I-
slapped you into liquefaction.
I sort of like touch where he slapped me across the face. It's just go. No, I was just go. Hold on 1 second. I turn to the other guy and I make one attack.
Okay.
I'm going to. Stop it. Stability.
Yeah.
I'd like to attack. Does 21 hit the other guy?
A 21 will hit the guy behind you. Yes.
Great. Make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Saving throw. That
Yeah.
is a 20.
Unfortunate. But I'm still going to roll damage for this.
He's not undead, so he doesn't get the 2d10 extra.
Cool. He does, however, get the extra 1d8 from me
He
trying
does.
to use. Yeah.
You spin the scythe round, and he's ready for you to try and disarm him, and just keeps hold of
Scythe-
the scythe.
Scythes are notoriously hard to disarm from people.
Yeah.
This is going to be 21 points of damage, and then I'm going to turn back to Vecna and go, alright, where were we? And then I'm going to continue hitting him.
Okay. Roll me your first attack against Vecna this turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this back just so it's easier to use. 18 just hits.
18 just hits. Roll me the damage.
I'm gonna roll all my attacks. And I'm gonna say, could I have used my hasted action to hit the other guy?
Sure.
And these are just all of my regular attacks.
Just roll me the damage first. Roll me the damage of that
okay.
first attack.
Oh.
In other words, he's that low, you might kill him.
Okay. Right, gotcha. Okay. 17?
How do you want to do this?
Hey!
You didn't even need to roll the dice. He had 8 hit points left.
I think after like turning around from stabbing the other guy and just saying, just say, oh yes, where were we? Death to Vecna, and I just fucking decapitate him.
As you turn round and stab the nemesis behind you, the sword just screams in your head, "What are we doing? He is right, but oh!" As he slices through the head of Vecna, and the neck just...
I just telepathically to the Sword of Cast, I just go, have a small amount of patience, my friend.
And as Vecna's neck disappears, the head... the body collapses to the ground, first to its knees and then forward, and starts disintegrating. A book lands on the ground, and an eye rolls away.
Wait, what happened? Did you do it?
And the sword just starts to disintegrate, and the room starts...
The sword starts to disintegrate?
The whole room just starts to slowly swirl as everything around you disintegrates and goes to white.
Do you have a chance to nick any Vecna stuff?
No.
Dang, I did want to know what that dagger did, but
I'll tell you
Gonna use my
afterwards.
spoon to pick up his eye.
Everything goes to white.
Oh god, I'm blind.
And Milo,
Yeah?
you open your eyes
Okay.
and look
We're alone in a room
around.
with Vecna.
Oh no!
Look around the bedroom that you share with Borrowed.
Oh.
The tavern that you run with him. And you had the weirdest dream. It's been a few years since you opened this tavern. A few years still. A few more years since you stopped adventuring. Set aside your spire of conflux for somebody else to take up your mantle. You and Borrowed have lived together for a while. You still occasionally send people out on heroic quests because you know that the world can be a better place if people just get the nudge in the right direction. Borrowed slowly starts to stir next to you as he wakes up. And if you want to do any cute Borrowed Milo role-playing before the end of the session, you've got a few minutes.
Good morning, Milo. Oh.
You know what? So I had the most weirdest dream last night. Just had the most weirdest dream.
You want to tell me about it while I make breakfast?
Totally, let's do it. Wait. It was like I woke up and I wasn't myself. It was like I was myself but cloned, you know? And it was like so many years in the future, and I saw people I knew, like I knew some of them, but they weren't themselves, and it turns out the future, this big bad guy has taken over the place. And so everybody is that we knew had gone. And you were there, but you weren't yourself, you weren't you. You were like, instead of being called borrowed, you were called stolen? There was, I remember that Calderax guy. And then I think I remember Karos was there as well.
Oh.
Man, I need to find him. And there was this blue elf dude. He looked very similar. He looked very, very familiar, but I couldn't pinpoint it. It was just so weird. There were so many people. And
Oh, well.
we find this guy. We managed to defeat him. But the whole place, it was just scary because it was like everybody we knew and loved, the places that we've been, were gone. It was just so weird.
Thank goodness it was just a dream.
Mm,
And we're still safe in bed.
true. You know what I really fancy right now?
What do you really fancy right now?
Yeah, amazing bacon pancakes with maple syrup.
A serving of baking pancakes coming right up. And Borrowed will hop up out of bed.
And Borrowed turns to you and says, "It's a shame that Vecna outlawed maple syrup and bacon years ago."
Yeah, all we've got is gruel.
Anyway, no, Borrowed happily heads down to the kitchen and makes maple syrup and bacon pancakes. And you go about your day, and as far as you know, everything is perfectly back to normal, and there definitely aren't any new mysteries.
Who left this train here?
Except
I was gonna say that as Milo heads down, he's got his own like apothecary and all that such. So like he's got his own little small business where he goes out and gives people some like potions and whatnot, spells to do.
Milo, you think as you head out to your apothecary, you a thought crosses your mind of a companion from your adventuring days, Steel. And you think of Steel, and you think of, it would be really good if we could like harness steam power to make locomotion.
Get out of here. But I was gonna say, like in the apothecary, there's something on this wall. It's like a billboard of sorts. It's like a little tack board, and on there, right, are little mementos from his missions and his past. And one that is hanging around is the silver spoon from Luna. And basically, he looks up to it, and he always looks at it in the way of the memories and the past mistakes or the past improvements, and he always looks at it thinking, we gotta make this bit better. All the good times he's had.
And with that, we'll call this Christmas special to a close.
Hey.
And we definitely won't go and look at any of the mysteries of any of the other characters that we didn't get a chance to touch on in any future thing ever. They're just going to stay mysterious and not here. We're definitely going to never learn the mysteries of Keros. We're definitely never going to learn the mysteries of Melisandre and who his patron was. We're definitely never going to meet the character that Goat was going to play, but unfortunately wasn't able to make any of the sessions. We'll never meet the mysterious Ekam, who was an Aasimar rogue, who had gone on adventures on a flying castle in the Astral Sea, a strange gothic horror castle piloted through the astral sea by astral sea pirates who had taken Strahd's castle as their astral spelljamming vessel. We'll definitely never meet that character.
Did you guys run a like a like a thing of Strahd must die in?
Yes.
Not on the stream, no. But that was that was a thing that happened, and Richard's pirate character took Strahd's castle as his spelljamming vessel. And when I was making characters for this, I thought I'm gonna have a character who was on that castle and who had been picked up at one point and joined the crew. And so that was one of the characters that you never met, unfortunately, due to the way that real life sometimes is a butt. But thank you guys, all who have played, for joining in this campaign. I have been planning some elements of this for like 6 months now. And that final fight with Vecna was amazing. The best thing that could have happened is that Kiri got the Sword of Kaz as the fighter. Because I with the exception of a paladin or a barbarian, maybe, I don't think anyone could have made better use of it. An action surge with the Sword of Kaz against Vecna? Come on.
I'm mincing his hit points.
I think you did over 100 hit points against him that turn.
Wow. What was the deal with the trains? Was that just like plane shifting or something?
He's just bullshitting us.
Basically, that one, I had a... because Vecna was messing with time, I had a time trouble chart. And basically on it, each... actually, what I should have remembered is also you were meant to take more damage the further away from the central map you got. But there was basically... One of them was you were affected by slow. One of them was you were affected by haste for a turn. One of them was effectively cure wounds.
Oh.
And so you would have you would have gained 1d8 hit points as suddenly something happened that caused wounds to close up. And then one of them was the same damage as inflict damage. And it just caused something to happen, timey-wiminess, that caused you to take the damage. So, for one of them, it was a case of you, your wounds just opened up. And then for the others, it was random things of like, oh, you're suddenly on a train track? What the fuck's a train? Ah! Poof! It was just basically you took some damage and something happened, and I really liked the idea of just a mysterious train appearing, and then the lightning rail appearing, and then just, oh, you've taken some falling damage somehow. You've fallen from a great height and are back where you started. It was a timey-wiminess chart. And basically, there were 5 phases to the map, and 2 of the rolls on the chart would have moved you either forward or backwards a layer. And so you sort of saw the middle one, which was sort of the average point, and then the one step slightly closer to the normal yawning portal. There was one step further on, which was effectively just the yawning portal map as normal. And then one step going the other way, where it was even more ruined, and a further step going even further backwards, where basically giant cracks appeared in the ground. And just sort of disappeared into the void as you suddenly like have this map that is over several spaces. Timey-wimey was fun. But anyway, thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys in the chat so much for joining us. will be seeing you again real soon. What have we got coming up this week? I don't think it's a lot. Because there's things happening. Christmas is happening this week, so we're probably... D&D wise, we're not going to be around until the new year.
Wait, that's this week?
Well, it's the end of the week. Next weekend. Christmas is next weekend.
Next weekend?
Nighty-night, Sean. Sean says, nighty-night, peeps. Do the good sleeps. We'll see you guys again for... I'm not around tomorrow for Minecraft Mondays. Chris and I are going to pick that up again in the new year. Wait, we're in December? Says Sean. I'm going to be around on Tuesday, and I'm going to do some Angry Greek Punchy Man. Some more God of War times. On Wednesday, I'm going to talk to peeps and see if we can do some sort of multiplayer thing, whether it's Baldur's Gate or Satisfactory, because it's Crimmer. And we usually do it at Crimmer and then never manage to keep up with it. Or Played Up or something fun. So tune in Wednesday for that. Thursday, I am assuming Angel is going to be playing Genshin Impact, but who knows? Tune in maybe for that. And then we'll likely see you at some point next week for more streams. And we'll see you in the new year for more D&D, because Rime with the Frost Maiden and Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage continue next year with more of those adventures. For now, is anybody live? Like, on Twitch, not just in general. I'm hoping there are people that are live out there.
Anybody alive?
We've played so long, it's the apocalypse.
You got Carpe Diem live.
Carpe Diem.
Dungeons and Dragons.
If the raid page will load, I'll press that button and we'll go and raid those guys or someone else. Sean says, nope, I'm dead.
No, Sean, you're not allowed to. We need you alive. Well, I say that. I need you alive. I don't know about the rest of them. I'm sure they'd say the same.
Need you alive too.
We're gonna go drop a raid on Carpe Diem. Sean, we need you to be alive again, please. We'll see you guys again real soon. For now, so long. Bye, guys.
Bye.